Hello, welcome, hi, hello.
Alright.
Day
Good
three.
morning, hello, good morning.
For half of us, day three. Woo.
Hey, how are you?
Day 3.
How are you?
Day three.
Hi, how are you? You like jazz?
I
Hi,
like
how
jazz.
are you? I'm normal.
No,
A good
Foundry
person.
is gonna update to
And a good person.
12.29.
I threw up.
No.
Responsible and normal. And trustworthy and normal.
First
Yeah.
one
Trustworthy
second,
and
I'm
kind
looking at
person.
Foundry.
I don't know what you mean.
Dad, I threw up.
Oh.
Looking at Foundry, and I had a flashback to the fucking
Do that.
shadow, like, temple room with the table.
I could always put you guys back there. I've got
No.
the file right here.
The
No.
burden of
I
sacrifice.
think we can handle that now.
I still don't know if you can handle the shadow horror.
I have full confidence the lawnmower can take care.
I really don't think so.
I have a lot more confidence than I did.
Who's the lawnmower?
Evangeline.
Technically, all my clerics. It's Spirit Guardian.
Does Albatross get
Yes, Albatross also has it.
surprising? But granted, I guess they never use it because they're too busy being 3 fucking miles away.
I honestly thought about using it on Friday, but I was like, no, I'll just use my darkness to have it swing at disadvantage if it tries to slap me.
Let's say Albatross gets grappled. Albatross turns into lawnmower.
No, Albatross gets grappled. Albatross turns into a squid.
The only difference is that, like, while Berlioz and
inks when they're
Evangeline's are nice and
threatened.
shiny, Albies is gonna be dark and death, and this, yeah.
Meanwhile, there was
But-
just a paladin frantically chasing after the monster, and a spiritual weapon that wasn't even his also frantically chasing after the monster.
I'm just envisioning a very holy squid inking spirit guardians.
It's not
Oh,
holy.
there's nothing
Albatross
holy
is the
about
opposite about
Albatross.
holy. Albatross is the cleric that looks at you and after
Alright.
your fucking missing
I'll
arm
go
and goes,
call
"What do
him
you
out
want?
at mine,
Fucking healing?"
I was about to say, Albatross's favorite thing is like, I can't heal you until you're basically dead.
It's not my fault. It's the grave cleric domain. What do you
You
want
guys
from
have
me?
to die for me to heal you.
It's not my fault. I didn't choose this life.
What do you mean? It was in the
Actively
contract.
created the
What
character.
contract? This one, the one that's got a blood thumbprint on it. But I didn't do that. Like, you're right. You kind of fell over and it happened. But
Still
Whoa.
happens.
That's-
Still binding.
that's yours.
Let's just all be thankful for the other clerics we have.
Everyone is updated.
Still me, though.
Evangeline is the scariest.
Digit
The
a couple
cleric is
digit.
cleric.
Fucking dirt? My
The
brain?
most
Hello?
cleric.
Dirt, a few
Take
more
damage
levels and I'll be
sometimes.
able to make you actual propulsion power armor.
Sir? Yes.
Sir?
It's called arcane
You get-
propulsion armor.
You'll give me movement? You'll let me get in close and do the bonk that I'm supposed to do?
If you were a monk, I could make you force gauntlets.
Jesus.
There's a fucking magic item that lets you do that too. It's fucking crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. I can make that.
Ah.
God, I love Artificer. It's like, oh yeah. Rummages in my bag, pulls out the power and mech suit. I've got one of those.
I ain't gonna lie, I have an artificer in one of my other campaigns, and I'm playing a gunslinger paladin, right? And he put repeating weapon on my pistol.
Oh my god.
I never have to reload.
After listening to NADPOD and just bearing audio witness to Matt Mercer's Gunslinger,
So
Gunslinger is
I
crazy.
went, holy shit, no wonder he vets us so hard.
No,
That is
honestly,
insane.
Gunslinger really isn't nearly as strong as you're thinking.
Well, no, just in the moment for all that, like, it was insane. He got really lucky on a lot of the
Gunslinger,
stuff, too.
on average, it has been discovered that it seems like Matt Mercer's really good at stories, bad at designing mechanics.
Ooh.
Yes. World building, great.
God tier.
Mechanics,
Can't
no.
can't mechanic his way out of a paper bag, but
What he would
I
expect
mean,
from
mine
goddamn
only
Ganondorf.
hits as hard as it does because it was worked out that he can smite with bullet. So divine smite gets applied by bullet.
Sorry. What the fuck?
We had someone that tried that. Or wanted
Yeah,
to
we
try
did.
it.
By the power of God in this 50 cal.
By
The
the
problem
power
was
of God,
that he
and this
didn't really know
one
God,
right here in
so
my
that's
hand.
what didn't work
Oh.
out.
So he's just your average American.
And also, I just now acquired a lever action rifle that does, I think it's like 3d6 plus, I want to say, it's either 3d8 plus 6 damage. And then whenever it gets if you get a critical with it, it instantly kills it and turns it into an undead that you control.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna get digital little Pope outfit to go with the sniper rifle.
Alrighty.
He's gonna reach out and touch somebody.
Max range of 600 feet.
We don't touch
Ooh.
God.
Yeah.
Who would like to do a bit of a recap? What happened last time?
Dirt got thrown around in a circle a bunch,
Dirt got his ass kicked.
but
Or
you were
big.
big.
I was big.
You were big.
Not to
And
be
you still got
confused
your
with
ass
big.
thrown
And
around.
you
Or
still
Dirt.
got your ass fucking
Dirt
beat.
commanded the Aboleth to come upon the land.
Oh yeah, the turn one command. Beat
Varaxis then
yourself.
proceeded to wait for his turn to arrive to smite the living shit out of it.
Did
We
you
bullied
blew a
Aboleth,
hole through its head?
which is not a statement I thought we'd ever say.
The
in the
Aboleth
VOD.
unfortunately saw some of the process of.
That it did. That's real bad.
It's okay.
Didn't see
Okay.
too much of it
Talking about
though,
that
which
and
is
just
good.
We were
killing
already
myself.
on one, like, fucking time constraint. Now we're on 2. Got 2 timers going.
the UI interface keeps getting fucking just drowned in
More
blurs.
Top.
I can't fucking see the game. There's like 4 hourglasses. Help.
The Aboleth one is a little bit longer than the caretaker coming to kill our stretchy goblin companion.
I love how he's always the stretching goblin now. He's just a
Ooh,
stretchy
stretchy
goblin.
goblin.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, we haven't figured out what he is, so stretchy
He's-
goblin it is.
No matter
He's
how
like,
many
I-
times he's explained it.
Well, he's obviously a plant.
Now hold on.
Well, the name of their race is basically green.
Or he's a plasmoid. It looks like a person and we just don't know it.
The minute you say that, if that was in character, Digit starts poking him in the shin.
Cut it
It's like,
out.
oh, it's pretty solid. This is really lanky.
Yeah,
It's not like jiggly.
No, not Jiggly.
We did our
Stop.
fight.
It's like, is that bone?
did-
Is that an actual bone? Are you real?
Yes.
We
Cut it
did
out.
What if the caretaker gets a hold of him?
The water
Oh, then I might become
potential
Jiggly.
upgrade after seeing Digit's weapon.
They've added more to their knowledge arsenal. And only the archivist knows.
Which is good, because yikes otherwise.
That's not the right button. Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward session last time. Bunch of stalemating with the Aboleth.
Okay, there's stalemating, and then there's it was just going to fight from 200 feet in the water.
Yes.
I summoned my skeletal Drake for that fight.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like having a flying character. If you're not up in the air taking advantage of that, you're doing it wrong.
What are you doing?
So levitate, you put you above enemy, cancel levitate.
Me? Oh, no, levitate me, put me above enemy, hit me with enlarge, and then cancel levitate.
Well, that would cancel
Oh.
levitate.
Oh, true.
But the
Yeah.
problem is, you couldn't touch the water without perishing.
Yes.
The water's kind of super deadly for anybody that doesn't have a
The water walking that we had.
Ice
water
immunity.
walking or yeah,
Oh,
yeah, no matter what.
because Dirk got fucking. He was being pulled between.
Bro, y'all, I
Slammed
got
into the
keel
rocks.
hauled. Okay? I got drug across a jagged underside of the
You got
bridge.
drug underneath like an ice like cheese grater, basically.
Help, bonk! Help, bonk!
It's like
I
I
will
wanted
say,
to
if
play
you-
a pirate campaign proper, but I didn't expect to get keel hauled in the fucking maw. Jesus.
I will say if you had gotten any like I would say probably about 60 or 70 feet down, the drag of the vortex would have outpaced the water walking buoyancy. And you would eventually be like impossibly drugged down into the depths.
Would have been goodbye, Dirt. It's nice knowing you.
I
It's
mean,
kind of-
again, if I had some ice immunity, I would probably just be stuck down there forever. Eternal guardian of the depths, I guess.
And you can't even do anything, even if you saw a threat. You're just like, every time the Aboleth comes back, it's just laughing at you.
Oh, fucking taunts me.
Look at you down there. It just swims in circles around you.
Technically, Dirt doesn't have to breathe,
Yeah, that's the problem.
so
That's
Dirt cannot
the
drown.
issue.
Doesn't-
Because I just
He
be
doesn't
down
get
there
the
forever.
blessing of death. He's just stuck in purgatory.
I have spells to keep me from rusting. So I wouldn't even, like, eventually rust, even if you ignore the fact that innately they're magical and they don't age like that. So I'd just be
But yeah,
stuck.
that new
Purgatory.
little timer, an indeterminate amount of time, but definitely less than a year now. The Aboleth was like, haha, you thought darkness could stop me. Has gotten at least a rough idea on how the seal is used. But as it stands right now, the Aboleth is nowhere to be found because you have just vanquished it. Quite handily, I might add. And y'all went back to get some eeps. Because for one, Dirk was waiting on the little like key for the like waterborne trial to get a little construct friend. Now, whether or not Dirt is going to willingly go through with it in its entirety, seeing as how he is going to have cannibalize other Warforged.
I mean,
I don't know if Dirt has any love for these
if they
Warforged.
got no souls, they aren't my siblings.
My point made. Dirt does not have any love for them.
Other than that, yeah, you guys are currently in the outer city. The way forward is open to you. I would say it's probably been at least a day or two. You guys probably wanted a little bit extra sleep. Algrex has probably finished the key for Dirt, but really, you guys have technically a couple months before you are forced into making a decision. What's your guys' plan?
Well, where's everybody at? Where are we? I assume we're all together somewhere.
I would assume everybody's in the sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
So
It's like, we did all that to try to do this faster. We should probably take advantage of it. the whole reason for fighting that thing is so we wouldn't take months. So, and you said above board we had like a day or two of rest now.
A day or two of rest, I would say. Recovering from just one, getting at least a little over the initial depression of possibly being a contributing factor to accelerating the time limit.
I mean,
No,
they were
that's-
already on a limit anyway. We just added another
it's still
timer.
on there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Gotta love depression.
No, Evangeline's mind track now at this point is we're gonna fucking kill this dude. Don't know how we're going to, but that's I feel like the only fucking way that I can write what the fuck I did. It's a suicide mission, but hey, at least I
Nothing
died
like
trying,
waking
you know?
up, being like, well, we have to kill God, I guess.
Yep. That's just
He just
the best option I can think of.
literally was just existing in your life in Haven Light, and now you're off to go kill a god.
I have
I
to go
mean,
fucking save the stretchy
it's better
goblin
than just
and your
randomly dying in
friend.
Haven Light, not knowing why.
We're gonna fucking force your weird guy in the cloak to fucking help us. Because I think that information was passed along from Digit that those guys all together could technically speaking do it. So,
Yeah.
yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna force these guys to help us and we're gonna kill Theristin.
Wow.
That's the only thing to fix this.
I'm pretty sure the caretaker would be on board. He's just crazy enough to try it regardless.
Pretty sure that's what his
knows?
plan is.
Once he's out, anyway.
Unless he just gets out, unmakes all of us, and then disappears.
Granted, that was with all of them together, they could probably beat it, but they've two. Is it 2 or 3 that are corrupted?
Two, and then I
2
think
are
one has
corrupted.
just not been seen.
So 2 are corrupted, so at the very least they can help us. Although I have a feeling a lot of it might be on us, which doesn't bode well for fighting a god.
Well, the only one, if Digit passed on every last bit of information after the Aboleth was vanquished, you know, there is only one outside of the caretaker and the archivist. There's only one other uncorrupted, like, individual, and that is the warden. And you were in the Digit was informed by extension. You guys were informed. The warden is basically where Tharizdun is.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, he's
that's
just
the
down
last
there
guy,
chilling.
The last puzzle piece. We're gonna get him too. We're gonna fucking kill Thurston. That's
And
the
he'll
only
probably
thing I
be
can think of.
he'll probably be on board for killing him.
Yeah,
Or
the
die trying.
warden. Yep, the warden, as described, leads the Warforged that guard the descent into his prison.
Or really trying's been our motto since the start of this.
Otherwise, you've got the Smith, who is corrupted, and the Hunter, who is corrupted, and the Caretaker is teetering on the brink.
We beat sense back into them.
You won't know.
If we can beat them into unconsciousness and bring them to the others, it might do something. They might be able to do something.
First, let's get the
But
string being one first. That one, yeah. We're gonna take care of that one first.
I think they're all
Yeah.
string beats. I don't know if you
And
saw the
then
build of it.
while we're in the Golden
No, I've
City,
only seen one of them.
while we're in the Golden City, I gotta look for a book.
I think they're like an ancient version of me, which is weird because they created me. Like
Digit
a
got a
very, very
shiny.
upgraded, better version of me, made by something way better than I don't know.
Digit did get a shiny rock. It's a nice little red orb.
I gotta find a beat. I gotta
You
find a
got
book
a
while I'm down
key.
there.
I need to go get an item real quick, and then we can head down.
Hey, you're gonna go get your little device.
Yeah.
Okay. If you start heading over to Algrex, you'll also notice, and I'll make them real. you start to notice what looks to be a small group of waterborne. None of these guys have companions with them, and they look like they're getting ready to walk into the inner city.
Oh. This is like a fresh batch of waterborne?
From what you have gathered, these would probably be fairly fresh waterborne, as any waterborne that has undergone like their little test in the
Has a
6th layer,
companion.
they would have a companion. None of these guys have companions.
Okay. That's neat. Maybe we get to see their process.
Through, and they go
This way first. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do.
The moment you walk through, you see Tin's already at the door. And he's got the little key. Yeah, and Algrex goes, this one took a bit of time. Trying to get it attuned to an individual that actually has a soul. I hope it works.
I mean, it's an attempt, and that's all we can really ask for here.
And the way to use it, it is hard to describe, but odds are, again, you're going to need parts from the rogues to get the construct that you wish repaired.
Fair enough. Getting rid of rogues is never a bad thing.
No, it is not. Is there anything else I could do for you?
I think we're good. We thankfully upgraded, or you upgraded everything before the fight with the Aboleth, so.
Well, even when you leave, just come back and let me know. And I will see if I can.
Sounds good to me. Dirt is resisting the urge to pat the little tiny dude.
It looks nervous and starts to back away. Have a safe journey.
There you go. Stay safe. Hopefully y'all can kill that fucking water bitch faster next time. Good luck.
Faster than within the same day.
Where it would normally take them 3 months to kill the thing. We came in and slapped shit.
All right, you guys just see Dirt just immediately starts going through the gate. Back into the
Okay.
inner city.
Oh,
He's been
Digit's
told
in his basket.
repeatedly
He's in tow.
Oh,
that
God.
they have no time to waste. He's going.
Sorry, wait. I did have an above board question.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like that.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Do
They
we
would have said
remember-
that the specific Waterborn, not quite, but you do remember that they mentioned that they had seen him in the 6th layer, but they had seen him, it looks like he was continuing on forward. So, they never saw him come back.
No, it was not more that. It was more if they did interact with was there any kind of information on like where he was going or like why? What he looked like more specific.
If you ask Alcanor, he'll kind of just go, this one he didn't speak very much. And the ones that he was with, they talked a bit too much, but about nothing. So, that
Was it a
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, or did it look like me?
No, the Dragonborn that we saw, I believe one of them saw one that looked like you, but the one that we saw the most of was a Black Dragonborn.
Nope,
The
not.
one similar to you, I believe we might have had sightings of him, but none of us interacted with him.
Thank you. That's yep. Great.
I apologize, I couldn't help more.
Nope, it's good. I don't think anyone can help more, but you know, it was more than what I had before.
Mm. All right, let me make sure. That's the. Alrighty. So you guys start to make your way into the inner city, and you see kind of the same like patrol of the same like little group of waterborne start to make their way under the bridge, and it looks like they're making their way to the seal. As you guys kind of start to, I'll open it up just so you guys can see it over there. I'll drag them out here, about right over here at this point. As they kind of start to go, and you guys get to that same like ice bridge, Alcanor will kind of look at you guys and he goes, "If there's anything else we can do for you, this place will always be safe. Well, as long as the Aboleth is not here. But if you are, I will warn you. If the Aboleth appears again, and you are below this layer, until the Aboleth has been dealt with, we will have to have removed, at least from what I understand, that it's off in a way that you can't use it. Not easily. And so leaving the 6th layer and coming back up is not going to be possible until the Aboleth has been vanquished again. So, if you have an issue coming back up, that is why. Otherwise, let's see. Welcome back. Alconer kind of thinks and goes, otherwise, if you see a Warforged, the rogues, telltale signs, red eyes or no eyes. Is a simple enough identifier. If they don't look like dirt, then they are most likely hostile. Otherwise, I can't speak much of the actual Golden City outside of the fact that it is a bit of a war zone.
Oh, great.
And right, just in case you don't get shot on sight. Alcanor kind of rifles through his pockets and hands you, Dirt, a little insignia. That just looks like the maelstrom, like, swirl. He hands it to you and he goes, "That will help identify that you are not an enemy. We don't equip any of the Waterborn down there with them, but any Warforged, they're friends, which we've only come across a couple. We try to hand this to them so the other Waterborn don't try to kill you.
That's fair.
If you lose that, I cannot ensure that you will be classified as friendlies down there."
Is this metal?
Yes.
I'll just have Digit weld it to me.
You getting a tattoo?
Getting a tattoo.
He's getting a tattoo. He kind of thinks more and goes, "Otherwise, wildlife down there is plentiful still, primarily outside of the city itself. The layer is mostly comprised of the city, but the outskirts are still bare rock. And I believe one of ours gave you a general map, the dirt, about some of the caves that exist that hold the correct explosives for the bowgun. So if you run out, that is where you need to go.
Alright, those might be a good idea to check out anyway. Thank you.
Absolutely. If you need anything else, you can always come back up. And you currently, at least while the Aboleth is vanquished, if those, they should be able to bring you higher up as well, at least for now. But until then, I wish you luck.
We'll need it, thanks.
Yep.
Alcanor kind of starts to walk off. And the other Waterborne kind of start disappearing. You guys heading straight for the seal?
Yeah. As we
Yeah.
go, if Evangeline's near Dirt's gonna be like, should we bother making a trip up, or should we just wait till we got the next area secured? Because I don't think this is a place
I
anybody from above should really visit.
no, yeah, I don't think I can show my face for a minute. I I
Oh,
fucked up. I really don't. I don't want to. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think that was your fuck up, but I can't tell you how to feel. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. 2 seconds. Just grabbing a drink.
as the
That was
one
the
who called
intrusive
most of the
thoughts.
shots.
Thought that thought the darkness would
I'll be
work.
right back as well.
I return.
Savant
How's
just
it-
It's
ran
just been
away.
a wee.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah,
the darkness would work.
that was in character too, by the way.
I should have just known better. I should have just I don't know. I don't know what I
You've
should have
been
done.
stuck on one level of the mod damn near your entire life, not experiencing any of this. The, none of us could have known better. None of us have fought in Aboleth. None of us have dealt with one or what it can do. We're going in blind. Like, well, most of us have since the very beginning. Fortunately, with multiple clocks ticking, we don't have time to gather intel on anything before we jump forward, so.
Oh, yep, we're gonna get your friend
Yep.
out of his whatever. We're gonna have him and the other one help us, and we're gonna kill Thurston, and then I would have fixed what I fucked up.
Again, that's not just on you. You can say it's partially you.
No, no,
That's,
no, no, no. Bahamut told me to do one thing specifically, and I fucked it up, so I have to fix it.
yeah, well, that's part of being a flawed being. We fuck up. Ew.
Aren't you a robot? Aren't you supposed to not fuck up?
Yeah. Just like looking
Aww.
at dirt.
I'm a person who died stuffed in a mechanical body that's been carved on multiple
This is
times.
Five Nights at
Oh,
Freddy's.
okay, so you did the ultimate fuck up.
I've been created from a fuck up.
No lesson to be learned. Mistakes are good. Waiting for Digi back. Continue.
My squirrel, my emotional support squirrel.
And I'm gonna go.
Grabs it like a
Support scroll
cat.
is slowly
Steal
dying of
water.
frostbite in the background.
He's in the basket. Put that little shit over here.
You're right.
No.
There we go.
Not in the water.
Goodbye.
How do I stick him to mine?
Oh fuck! I always forget there is a module that allows you to like stick things together.
Yeah, I had a long train as Berlioz for a while. Again,
I'm
why
about
we're
to
letting him
follow.
lead the way sometimes is just
I mean, I said it last session as Seamus. I don't like having to lead anything.
again, I just don't think Berlioz is the best option to let lead.
It's okay. We have a turtle that's wise and not slow as shit now. Definitely not
he
slow
is
as
a
shit.
turtle. He's movement wise, he's not slow.
Yeah.
He's not Vig.
Vig got some
Follow the big
haste if
guy.
he wants to, though.
Vig is literally old
I
past
saw him
his
sprinting the
like.
other day.
Just
Yeah,
piss him off, and he'll chase you down as a giant burb.
he will fucking turn into Veagle. When Vig is fast, it's when he's not Vig.
I'm waiting for him to do a sudden burst of movement like a mantis does, their slow creep, and then he's gone for a second. Fucking
What the fuck?
reappeared somewhere else.
He's an Echo Knight.
You know,
Oh
that
god.
speed only an insect has.
There was somebody who brought up an interesting multi-class combo with Echo Knight and Circle of the Moon Druid.
Oh,
Just fucking
no.
teleporting everywhere.
Yeah, because the echoes are features, not spells or anything.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, you
Oh.
can use them in fucking moon shape.
Fuck. Echo bears everywhere.
It's just fucking
Echo eagles?
Oh god, 2 Veagles.
Jesus.
Two Beagles. For the
Well,
price of one.
now the Echo wouldn't have the movement speed of an eagle though.
What if we had 15?
You have an
Yeah,
echo next to
echo.
somebody, and you're any creature that has a charging attack. That's scary.
Wow.
Because at any point they can get hit by a charge. They don't know when it's coming. I feel like that should have a fucking sneak attack added to it. The echo's fucking teleport attack. Jesus.
Well, because of the way that all of those are labeled, the way that like all of the Echo Knight stuff is labeled, the key word is one. Echoes are not creatures; they are objects.
Yeah.
And
They're
two,
static. And they don't move.
every attack that occurs happens as if it was you who attacked. And when I say as if you attacked, you are the one attacking. So the Echo technically
becomes you for a second.
Yeah. Even though you don't teleport to them, it's an important like distinction because, for example, with Ancestral Guardian Barbarian, anytime you hit a target, they have disadvantage on all attacks against everything that is not you. So
smack someone through an echo.
I could smack somebody, give them disadvantage. They won't even be close to me, and that also lets me spam reckless attack over and over again.
Oh,
because I can, and echoes can fly. So that dragon encounter that happened last session, that happened like last night. I could have been making melee attacks to the air elementals that are just flying out there.
Can't you also detonate the?
Maybe at higher levels, but there is also Shadow Martyr, which lets me toss my echo in front of somebody, and the echo will take the hit instead.
I'm back.
Welcome back. And then like echoes don't have like a and echoes don't like have a cooldown, so the moment the echo dies, I can just use a bonus action to resummon it. Anyways, so you guys start to approach the in the center of the maelstrom, you see the barrier is still over the seal, and the seal looks to be actually actively glowing now. And as you guys kind of take a look at the seal, you see all of these waterborne just pop into the seal and then just all vanish.
And I feel like
yeah.
I was played like an idiot. Thing probably didn't even fucking activate until the fucking thing died.
Oh, whoops, I grabbed you, jerk. My bad. I'm trying to select literally all of the fucking... the waterborne that are on top of you. Yeah, they are. There we go.
Right. They're invisible.
They were invisible. I made them literally turn invisible. Okay. So, the moment you step onto this circle, it works the exact same way as all of the other circles you have stepped onto. So, you have the option of going down, or you have the option of going up to any of the previous layers.
Down.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
pressing the
So we
down
have-
button.
Yep. Down.
Nothing to bring to the top, really. I
mean,
I could
we have
argue
the
we
information
could
that the Golden
slam
City is
down.
real.
Plus, I can argue we could bring the cool crossbow bowgun up and let them see it, but that'd take hours up and then hours back down again.
Alrighty, so everybody's choosing to go down. It is technically an individual decision.
Yeah, Dirt's going down. His
We going down.
above
Show me
or
the
down.
I got stuff.
money.
I got stuff I gotta find down there.
Show me the money. Alrighty.
I got
There's
stuff
some
I
things
gotta
need to see
find,
down there.
Esteban has a person he has to find.
In the back
Yeah.
of Dirt's head, he's definitely like, we probably should have stocked up on potions.
The moment you start thinking that, all right.
Oh, hey
First
guys.
couple things that you notice. Let me get these guys into actual position. Give me a sec. This guy was over here. This guy was over here, 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 and here. So first thing you guys notice is one, you're in a much larger barrier down here. Still seems to be active. At least partially, so it seems like it is connected to the top layer. Or not the top layer, but the maelstrom seal. Next thing you notice are the waterborne that you guys were behind before, are all hovering over, like aimed down at a bunch of dead Warforged. All of them, at least, I mean, they look to be dead, but it's hard to tell for rogue Warforged. And scorch marks litter this area. Scorch marks, craters. This looks like you just, as described before, you are entering a war zone. And this isn't your usual, like, oh, it's kind of quiet until it's not quiet. It is even as you're thinking, as you're like hearing now, the individuals that would be, I believe, Dirt primarily, because nobody else I don't think has a perception that is as high. But Dirt, you'll hear what sounds to be the ringing of like steel kind of off in the distance, and the cracks of bowgun fire. And it doesn't sound like it's coming from any one direction. If you look off to the left, the sound kind of originates from there. Look off to the right, the sound kind of originates from there. It is just constant. But you'll see all of these dead Warforged, the Waterborne above them, kind of double tapping all of them. You see, each time they got up to a Warforged, they just pop them point blank in the head.
That's fair. Gotta make sure.
And a second thing that you'll notice is a massive, even from where you are, you see a massive spire off in the distance.
Don't like that.
It's not like the black structures that you've seen before. This is what looks to be a like bright stone tower far off in the distance. But yeah, you guys are down here. Congratulations on the 6th layer. Welcome to hell. What are you doing?
Number one, I think we gotta find the Golden City.
Dirt.
Is that one dead?
Damn it,
That
I
sounds
was gonna
like
say
that.
I wanted to double tap that bitch.
I bet.
God damn
No,
it.
that's what I was doing. Is going up to it to whack it because it's the only one nobody's
Yeah, you're gonna go up to whack it. Well, the moment
If
you
it doesn't-
do,
have blue eyes. I'm hitting.
the moment you go to hit it, you do see it reacts. It grabs you. Dirt, give you a con save.
Con saving throw.
Yeah, I was about to guiding bolt this
Normal.
motherfucker right in the forehead.
Damn. So, you do pass. You will still take half damage from it, though. So, you take 5 necrotic damage as you begin to feel your soul starts to leave your body. Just for a second.
Soul snatching.
The moment you kind of-
gets that
You
in.
just worked
Yeah,
so
the
hard to
moment
get
you-
that back.
Yeah. The moment you finish the job, his hand goes limp, and your soul feels fine.
It's mine. Thank you.
I like that. This is mine.
Have to get one somewhere else, I suppose. Well, not you. Huh. And it said I need parts from these things.
Yeah, as you kind of start to think that, you see that a couple of these waterborne are like going over to these bodies, and they're just scrapping them. Taking apart the arms, chest, everything, finding like intact pieces of like metal. And it's even for you who's like, you know, you're looking at them and like, oh, they're essentially just constructs. And they don't have souls. You've probably not seen what the inside of a Warforged looks like.
I'd find out.
And you see a like what looks to be almost like a poor imitation of internal organs that they're not like made out of like flesh and blood and stuff, but you see that it is a weird kind of pseudo-biological, like everything that basically like a normal humanoid body would do. There is a weird like gear and rubber like imitation that looks eerily similar to people.
What? That's what my insides look like? Huh. Didn't know I was closer to you guys than that way. Weird. Normally I'd ask for help, Digit, but apparently I gotta do this on my own. While I'm doing it, can you weld this to my, like, shoulder or something where someone can see it? He'll pass a little, swirly thing that was given. The
Yes.
identifier, so he doesn't get
Yeah.
shot by waterborne.
He brings out some of his tools, fixes it to your shoulder like a badge.
It's actually a tattoo.
What's funny is it's a tattoo on a layer of skin that I can just remove whenever, because I have armor on.
Please put
And the
in the
armor is a
tramp
part
stamp
of me
area.
right now. But what was that now?
Nothing.
Hold
He
on.
looks at Evangeline and says, "What's a tramp stamp?"
Oh, okay.
On board now.
I would say Dirt just looks over deadpan like, you shit. Why does Dirt know this? Well, he might have spent too much time around Esteban and Esteban's friends above
Why'd you give it butterfly
on the
wings?
surface.
What the fuck?
Hey, man.
Don't judge me.
We bet a lot of things when you run out of money, okay?
Esteban has
Don't
one just
judge
like this. Haven't you seen it?
repeatedly. I'm modular.
But
Yeah.
Dirt, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Yep.
Are you guidance buddy or?
I'll smack myself with the guidance. Actually, no, I'll take yours because it's a concentration and I don't want to fuck this up. Guidance. D4. I'll just do that afterwards. Jesus
Christ.
I'm dying tonight.
This is Dirt's final session.
God damn.
A fucking
He dies
29.
I've
on
rolled
survival.
twice tonight, and both have been
Dude.
20.
Both fucking D20s in a row were. Oh no. Oh
I'm
no.
dying tonight.
I hope Palor likes you a lot.
I hope so too.
You are able to fairly quickly find all of the good parts of this dead rogue.
Is this supposed to be the intestines? The fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, the moment you start like moving around what look to be like robot organs, they start like leaking oil, like this just black
Oh.
viscous liquid.
But,
Is this what you do in the
Where's the
circus
heart?
too? Oh god.
Well, dismantle things? Usually it's hunting animals and he's definitely still taking this apart as he's talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
He's like, you remove the better parts. This is more like to construct something. Which I suppose if you're a necromancer you could. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't normally collect these parts. And usually the point of collecting them would be for food, not for making something. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess y'all don't want to eat any bit of this. So.
Any of you guys look at it, doesn't need a perception check. None of that is edible.
Yeah, no, I figured as much that it's not an edible thing.
Do these have weapons on them?
Weapons? Yeah, they would have like a couple of them would have what look to be daggers, maces, swords, shields.
I grab
your
couple of
run-of-the-mill
daggers.
like soldier weapons.
Yeah, a couple things I can throw just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you're able to get like 2 daggers out of it. If you look around, by the way, at the rest of the areas where the other Warforged were, they have been picked clean. They are not even skeletons anymore. They're just like piles of scrap.
Oh.
Efficient and effective.
It's like a graveyard.
But yeah, you're able to get
Everybody's buried.
yeah, you're able to get a couple like good solid pieces of scrap. Which, you know, it kind of serves a double purpose. Can be used for that construct and could probably be used to help repair yourself if needed.
I was like, well,
Some
Digit
horrifying
can't
grafting.
help, but I'm gonna look to Digit. Can you put these in the bag of holding for now?
He just opens the bag.
Should you wrap it up in like a cloth of some sort? It's leaking.
It's so
It'll be
slick
fine.
with oil.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. He's already putting the bag around Dirt's hands.
Okay.
Well, Dirk lets go of the things, but he's definitely like, it's always unsettling when that happens. Just having your hands disappear into an
It feels
abyss.
like nothing, right?
It's wrong.
It's incorrect.
Then I made it correctly.
Fine.
I don't like
Very
that statement.
small.
Let's
Are your
continue.
fingers tingling?
I'm continuing.
Can he
This is a-
feel
this is a
tingling?
good question.
Oh,
You feel tingling?
Does Dirt feel?
did Evangeline go around Dirt to like avoid him slightly there?
Why are you dodging the question?
No, it was more like a just going and proceeding forward kind of thing while you finished up.
Okay, if you stepped forward while Dirt was hanging back, I'd step back to Esteban and be like, has he said anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anytime he does
No.
something, he hurts him.
Let me check my walkie-talkie. No.
Over?
Dirt's just like, no news,
Over.
good news in this case, I suppose.
Yeah, I will say, Esteban, it probably has been a little disturbing.
Yeah, no, it's very.
We're approaching probably about a week plus that you have not heard from the caretaker.
Yep, very concerning.
Okay. Well, we're on our way. As fast as we can, literally.
Right, I can hear him laughing.
No, stop that. Put it back.
Calling Dr. Caretaker.
No.
Chuckles the clown.
Cool. So you guys start to make your way kind of, I would say this is kind of an uphill where you guys are. As you start to kind of crest over the hill, it's hard to miss. This city is massive. Any hypotheses you guys had before, probably correct. The giant spire that you had seen at the base of the hill is, surprise, surprise, at the center of this large city. You see that there is a weird, like, gentle golden glow from it, but but the buildings themselves don't look like they're made of gold. You see, it's a lot of bright stonework, very intricate, like, designs that you can notice even from a distance. And it's the main thing that kind of pops out to you is that there is a single bridge that leads to this city. And it is you don't see a whole lot of movement, but there is just one bridge, and you're walking towards it. It is on your side. The Waterborne do also seem to be on that same like trajectory. So, are you guys continuing?
Yeah, eventually it's just fucking moving forward.
Yep.
The sooner we get there, the
Yep,
sooner we
yep.
can do some other shit, the
Continue
sooner
the march.
we can go
Yeah,
kill God.
I can only assume that as I get closer to my objective, an alarm bell will go off in my head.
Eventually,
Dirk's
slowly
also
turning
gonna
into the
look
caretaker.
over to. Dirk's also gonna look over to Digit and be like, "Do you have anything to clean this off?" With fucking oil and mechanical gut-covered hands.
Covered in warforged blood.
Ugh.
As I'm
Looks like-
following you.
I don't really care, other than the fact that it's kind of hard to hold on to things with all this goop. Yeah.
Damn.
Continue forward.
Alrighty.
As I'm going,
So-
I'm just gonna be like, all right, no, I think this is the city, maybe, probably.
Don't get quiet response yet. But load the next area. Doesn't take very long to kind of get to this bridge, and I turned it off. I meant to actually lower it. There we go.
The big old bridge, goddamn.
Yep, it is a big old bridge.
This is where a battle's happening at some point.
Yeah, you see the other the other Waterborne kind of start to make their way through. Yeah, as you guys kind of step onto the bridge, it is surprisingly immaculate. As the Waterborne continue to cross, and oh, it did work. All right, cool. Let me just. Yeah. So, Evangeline.
Yeah,
All the
what's up?
fucking cannot take action while game is currently paused.
Yep.
Oh, can you see me?
I mean, they're just still
Yeah,
back
this
here,
is,
and everybody's just yeeted along.
I was doing a test. I was playing around with the new regions thing that's in Foundry, and I set a region exactly where you're standing to pause the game if somebody crosses that threshold.
Nice.
That's cool.
I've been
Um,
grabbed.
You have
Snatched.
been grabbed. So, while you guys are following them, you see these obelisks up here.
Mhm.
They start glowing, and they glow for probably, I would say, you get one action. They just start glowing and getting brighter and brighter and brighter.
Threat display.
Are the
I'm just gonna back it up.
Waterborne? Did the Waterborne react in any way?
So I would say they're right about here when it starts glowing. Evangeline, you took a step back. Let me make sure that it's not set to trigger over and over again.
Oh, hey, catch up now.
It
Oh,
is.
no, never mind.
I will disable the behavior and unpause
Okay.
it. So now you should be able
Right.
to walk into it, and it shouldn't pause the game anymore.
We'll see.
Meow.
Hello.
I would like to grab Bryce's.
Anyways, okay. So
Scooped.
when you step back, the well, actually, where Veraxis is, the obelisks continue to charge up. They start glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. Veraxis steps away. The obelisks start to look like they kind
I
of
was
cool down.
grabbed. I did not step away.
You were grabbed. You notice that the two obelisks here, they start to kind of quiet. You know, like they look like they're powering down, and they do not glow while the Waterborne pass them.
So it detects souls. Cool.
You see, they start to walk into the outer areas of the city, and they go past a building, turn a corner, and you don't know where they went.
Right.
Dirt. While you're standing there, the two obelisks, they start to power back up. Oh, goodbye.
Oh. What happened? Who DC'd?
Albatross. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'll take a step back and pass Digit to Evangeline as well.
Oh, goodbye again. Welcome back. You doing okay?
Nope.
What happened?
Discord just hates. No, it's Discord. It fucking hates me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm passing Digit to Evangeline as well, real quick.
Oh, great, my cat.
Thanks.
He starts
And then
wriggling.
once I pass Digit over, I'll be like, okay, let's see
You're
what
just
this
gonna
shit
sit
does.
there
real quick.
and just wait for them to finish charging. Okay.
Yep.
So the closer you get to like the other side of the bridge, you see that it grows brighter and brighter and brighter, faster and faster. After
Shield
probably
is
a
out.
good, yep, after probably a good 12 seconds, Dirt, I need you to give me a, I believe it is a con save. Yes, con save.
Oh, hey guys,
Two
we're
of them,
going
actually.
uphill.
2?
2 con saves, please.
You said it was uphill, right?
The area
There
that you
it
were
is.
going was uphill. Not like enough to be like 30 feet,
Oh,
but
okay.
was still uphill. So first one is a
Okay.
fail.
Second one's probably a
Second
fail
one
as
is
well.
also a fail. So thankfully, or it depends on what you want to classify as thankfully. Let me this out. There's that one. And
Well, I'm glad I stepped up here alone.
that one.
And
As
also,
you
not at an angle where they get caught up in it. Jesus.
so Dirt, and everybody will see it, but Dirt, you will see it because it's impossible to avoid because of how bright it is. You see 2 massive beams of light pierce straight through you. And you will take 64 radiant damage.
Oh my god!
And you are blinded.
All right, we're not getting in the
Well,
Golden
that don't
City, guys.
matter
Let's
because
go
I'm on
home.
the ground.
Falcon. Damn it. Puts the cat down, puts the small one down.
Wait, how did you get down? Where did you lose 1 health?
I lost health earlier, remember? From,
Fuck, you're right! Oh, no! Yeah, you see Dirt gets just fucking lased and collapses 2, like, kind of smoking holes in his
If they'd
chest.
done 5 less damage, I'd still be up barely.
You start to see they kind of power down for a second. You guys have 1 action to get him out before they start charging again.
I mean, just a healing word, and I can step back.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at my fucking spell list. Sorry, it's so much.
You're good.
I mean, so many spells.
Spell.
So many spells. Yeah, well, I'll hit you with a pretty high level healing word there, buddy. Heal.
Okay.
Heal.
Okay, so 14.
Back the fuck up.
Immediately.
Yep, you start. Yeah, you get back up, and after a little bit of time, you see that they start to glow again.
Oh god, no. Not again.
You start passing past. I'll go ahead and draw it on the stone for you to kind of get a rough idea.
I'm like
Dirt's definitely just like, huh. Well, that was fucking unpleasant. Thank you.
When
Again.
it's died all the way down, it'd be silly to use my flight, but I'm kind of curious.
What's up?
Once the Aboleths look like they're pretty much like fairly powered down, like not ready to like absolutely blast someone,
Uh-huh.
can I use my flight to kind of fly? I don't know if it's like pressure triggered or something like that, or
I'm about to say, I will say right now, mechanically, you have ascended about 20 feet from the lowest point. You have 10 feet of vertical movement, or 9 feet technically.
feet in which he won't take drastic pain.
Yeah.
I mean, you only need a foot above the ground, though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have to go too high.
Okay,
Yeah,
what are you? So you're trying to fly past the threshold?
I'd
Kinda
like to
like
know.
cross slightly to see if not touching the ground will activate it or not.
I'd like to know above board for Blue Jay, because this is Evangeline probably testing something. That the waterborne have weight, and they definitely walked across unbothered.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's a soul related thing.
yeah. As as Wolf says, above board, Evangeline, you start to kind of just ever so slightly kind of hover above the ground. And start floating. The moment you cross over that threshold again, you see that the obelisks begin charging.
Yeah. Nope.
Well,
this is some bullshit.
What about this? And Digit holds up the bag of holding.
It's a bag.
Oh.
I don't.
It's a bag.
Do you want us to throw it over the thrush?
With us inside, yes.
Oh.
Oh. I think the problem becomes then, how do we get back out?
We can open
We're
it.
not coming back out. We just go to the
Well-
next.
Well, we also don't know if it's going to shoot the bag. In which case,
All
that
of
would
us
be very bad.
have souls, so one person would still have to get shot. Because there has to be one person out of the bag.
So how do we lose our souls?
Dirt looks over to Evangeline like, the fuck?
I don't think we can.
I don't think you're living if you've lost your
Apparently-
soul.
I don't know. Those things are living.
Let me just.
Do you have Revivify?
Yes, I do this time actually.
I wish Noel would have mentioned the obelisk of death, or at least how to get past them.
Yeah. Hey, Pilar. How the fuck do we get past this?
Give me a
Or Noel,
religion
really,
check,
either of
Dirk.
you. Yeah. Noel would work too.
God, one of those 20s would have been nice for this.
Right? You don't hear anything, Dirt.
Digit pulls out his new shiny red orb and takes one step over the threshold, holding it out.
The obelisks start charging.
He immediately doubles back.
So,
Hides
any
behind
ideas
Groot.
from you, Noel? I didn't hear about this obstacle.
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
What's happening? We'll ask Digit for the other key, the slate.
He fishes it out of the bag and hands it to you.
Got a 17.
I'll wait for this
Okay.
to be settled.
Varaxis, you don't like see Noel face to face like your dreams, but you do hear essentially, I had no idea about these obelisks either.
TLDR, you're on your own, bro.
What do I feel like the
I'm
one person
fucking
who might
lost.
know about the obelisks is the last person we want
There's-
to ask.
So, guys, Noel doesn't know anything about the obelisk at all. So,
Hey Esteban.
Oh,
Speaking of asking, he's just gonna tail.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
yeah, I can hear him giggling already. You fucking bumbling idiots.
What's funny is the bold
Obviously,
assumption was
doesn't
that he left.
I don't think we assumed he left. I think we just were hoping.
You're just praying desperately.
Or like, yeah, that he just like forgot or got distracted or something, you know.
I don't like
You're
any of
looking
those.
around, even with an 18, you don't see him.
Oh, come on, man. You're always around
Dirt-
whenever it's
Dirt.
convenient for you, huh?
The Dirt's like, hold the thing. Don't give it to me, but hold it up for a second. He says to Esteban.
The crystal?
Yeah, his crystal.
He'll take it out of the bag, but he won't hold it anywhere necessarily, other than in front of him.
And Dart's gonna look at it and be like, "All right, caretaker, you got to work with us here. We don't know what the fuck these things are."
You don't get
If
a
there's
response.
no response, he'll even reach for it.
No, we're not doing that. Last time someone touched it or tried to touch it, bad things happen. No touchy.
I mean, it made him show up.
No touchy. It did make him show up though.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah, to
Dirt, like,
melt
his
my
favorite kid
brain?
now all of a
No,
sudden?
thank you. Just because you don't have a brain anymore to melt doesn't mean we're gonna just melt mine. It's not expendable.
Apparently, I do have some kind of brain in there. If you don't remember the autopsy we performed earlier.
Hey girls, you're both pretty. Just grab the fucking stone from him.
I'd rather not melt his brain.
I'm
Oh,
too
now
short to
we have
reach it.
morals.
You shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that from you at all.
Who'd have thought
I'm
that this
too short
bridge
to reach it.
of two deadly obelisks is what rips this party apart?
All right.
Where does Esteban have the crystal?
In my hand, in front of
It's
me.
probably back in his pocket again.
But yeah, it's gonna go back in the pocket after the attempt to just steal it.
It wasn't a steal. I wanted to touch the fucking thing.
Let me touch
No, but you were informed to steal it from the Dragonborn.
Since when do I take orders from people? Other than the caretaker. But
You
no,
even do that?
Damn.
not really. Well, no, I did once upon a time. Anyway,
You just see like a random like giant bird kind of flies by. You see an obelisk lights up, pops it out of the sky, and it just falls
Oh my
into the abyss that the bridge is over.
Hate
well,
that.
it seems to be a good defense. I don't want to. Hey, Digit, how far can you teleport things?
I
About
think-
90 feet. Why?
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate.
It's not as far as you would want for this.
Yeah, that's why I said it's unfortunate. uh,
Well, guys,
Oh,
we're going home.
Destroy that?
I really like destroying it seems okay if it weren't for the fact that it might be defending the city, and I don't want to get rid of defenses that we could use later, unless you think you can repair one of those.
Squint's eyes.
Give you an Arcana check.
Oh no!
Nah, I don't feel
Squint's
like it.
eyes.
They haven't
If shit
changed it that I
Arcana.
can use my wisdom bonus.
Why do you think as V I still don't fucking use nature for anything?
Oh my god.
Right, they actually did change that for druids. They can now at a higher level they can make it to where their fucking nature and I think another check can use wisdom instead.
Can I make a perception to see if there's anything living not waterborne past these things?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check, absolutely.
Well,
I'm gonna give myself some guidance too. Try to
Yeah,
zoom and enhance
myself.
feature in my eyeball.
Okay.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Uh-huh.
Please be gentle with me, God.
Oh my lord.
I knew it. My luck. Two
Your
rolls
luck
right at
was
the beginning.
used up to cannibalize a Warforged and what was the first one?
It was a con check for that thing
Oh.
Warforged.
Right. So we'll go Evangeline with you've only just fairly recently started to mess with obelisks.
Yeah.
You have not researched them, you have not intensely studied them. You know of one person who has, but you yourself can't. It would take a lot of time for you to possibly be able to do it, and that's not time you think you have.
Would be Murray.
that would be the person that you'd be thinking of.
Do you say anything out loud?
Otherwise, another individual that may have knowledge, not specifically about the obelisks, but about like magical stone things, would probably also be Cobb.
Well,
Um,
we either try our best at destroying them and hope they don't start firing past their little line here, and absolutely melt us, because I don't know if you noticed, but they made very, very short work of me.
yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, when two sunbeams hit you at once.
Or we can go try to talk to someone. We do have the teleporter open temporarily for a while. We've got, what, at least a month where it's safe for people to come check things out?
Yeah, the average, from what you were informed, the average respawn time of an Aboleth is it's longer than a month. It's anywhere between like 2 to 3 months in the short time frame, or they've seen it reappear in as late as like 5 or 6 months.
Let's hope for 5 or 6 months because we've wrecked its ass in like one go.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you're also assuming that because it really depends on what the Archivist was projecting. Was it projecting a short respawn or a long respawn when giving out that time limit? You don't know.
So we do have time to get some kind
Yeah,
of help.
2 to 3 months minimum. Max of like 6 months before the Aboleth comes back for round 2 or round 300, whatever you want to think.
Well, your surface people wanted to come to the Golden City, right?
And there it is.
Yeah, you're seeing it. It's the stonework. Like, if you look past the obelisks, that fucking Dirt has 2 new ventilation holes in his body.
Yeah, you
You
need
can
to
look
also
through.
probably
You've seen
take
the
a break
obelisks.
there, buddy.
Yeah, if you look through Dirt, but this is very intricate stonework. The individual that would probably know the most about it is doing archaeological digs. So the exact type of civilization that probably worked on
I mean,
these, your guys aren't probably the most knowledgeable.
theoretically, we can set up a camp here and they can make a cameo.
God, no. Don't make me.
Oh no.
I need you. I need 2 of you. Let's go.
She's so
That's-
hard to play. I'm not smart.
Well, God can just play her. She can make a cameo not as you.
That's also not the only individual that would know. I just find it funny how, if that person was still in the party, they would know. But they're not the only person in existence that would know, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Might have
fucking
to
do
go-
that.
We
Might
have
have to go
access
get
to a
Cobb.
couple.
It's just funny to mention.
We might have to go
I'm
get
not s-
Cobb, Digit's favorite person.
Dirt definitely looks abandoned. Like, one of our companions probably would have known this shit, but she got
Yeah,
a bit overwhelmed.
She's got scared about you guys.
Noel
No.
doesn't even know anything about this,
She
so
got scared about the mom.
Okay. I guess that's the general reaction from you people. Right. So let's.
You mean you people?
I guess. Sorry, I guess you're not really people.
What's that supposed to mean?
First of
It's
all,
just
ow, that
heartbroken.
hurts more than these holes. Second,
You're gonna hurt us
Still
son's feelings.
Still a little smoking.
I don't know about you, but anybody, even those living in the mod that don't have fear for it, just come off as stupid. Full offense meant.
For those of you who are sticking behind, just for a second, go ahead and give me another perception check if you're looking back at the city at any point.
That's a good one.
Gotta go get some.
Cool. Continue on.
I can't go.
Oh, I know. Okay, with a 16. Esteban, you look in. The amount of birds that are here is shocking. The difference is though, the one that died earlier was kind of like off in like this area. You see another bird starts to fly over the city, and you see not 1, 2, or 3. You see like 6 lasers
Oh, so you
I was
fire
worried about that.
inwards,
Yeah.
firing inwards into the city.
I was
Nuking
very
down the
worried
sky.
about that.
Oh, even in this city, it's not safe. We need to turn those off
Okay.
momentarily.
I
Oh,
have
can
a
we just have them
feeling.
recognize us as allies?
It would have been very hilarious to see you guys find a way to successfully figure out a way to skip past the lasers, and then realize you have to run back because you're constantly getting shot.
Alright.
Okay,
Back to the portal area.
so you guys are gonna go back to the portal. Where are you guys wanting to go specifically? Going like the surface, going back to Haven Light.
You said there's a barrier, a rather large barrier around the portal down on this level, right?
Relatively large, not as large as like a Forge Town.
Yeah, but still fairly large.
Still a decent size, yeah. In fact, I'll bring you guys back so you can get.
Dirt's gonna pass his bowgun to Digit. Be like, y'all go ahead and head up. I'll start setting up a camp down here.
He lets it go barrel first into the bag.
Yeah, if you try to hand it directly to Digit,
He
just
does
starts to
not
fall
even
out of the basket.
try.
Yeah. No, I'd give it. I'd put it in the bag. I wouldn't do that to poor Digit.
Digit fucking would just slam into the ground with this fucking thing. It weighs more than he does.
While they go
Cool.
start talking to people, Dirt's gonna start setting up a camp here because he's got all the survival supplies for Esteban and himself. Mostly Esteban.
Alrighty.
Are we sure we want to? Is it just, who's staying?
Dirt.
Dirt's gonna
Just
stay
Dirt.
down, but he's safe because of these things. As long as these don't fail, this is a little safe zone. It's not as big as a city, but it's a safe zone.
Should somebody at least stay behind, just in case?
I should be fine. There's waterborne going back and forth.
I can stay if it will help.
I mean, if you don't want to head back up, but letting them know that this is the Gold City might get us a reward, so you might want to go.
Angelina's going up.
I have
Angelina starts
nothing.
to go
All
up.
right, fair enough.
He dumps your gun back out and climbs in the basket.
Okay, that works.
All of the scrap pieces come out too.
And a spare
There's
screw.
oil everywhere. Dirt, that screw looks weirdly familiar.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Is that the extra? Air
Just want to
quotes.
go up too.
Extra what?
Right. I'm not even gonna
Anyways.
question it.
So while you guys have fun down here,
He isn't making a bomb in your chest, don't worry.
And
Let's go.
you three are going back up, right? Esteban, Evangeline, and Vraxis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What floors did you all go to? Because you didn't specify beforehand. Yeah.
I'm going to go find y'all's group.
Really doesn't want to go back to Haven Light.
Yeah, no, Evangeline's on a like straightforward fucking path, and probably is a little bit more reckless because she's not thinking about herself at this
Oh my
point.
god, Evangeline
It's
being
more
reckless.
yeah, I know,
We're
right?
turning Evangeline into Albie? Wow.
No,
Actually,
no,
Character
that takes
development.
A lot. It'll take a lot.
Is this the
I said
crossover we've been
turning,
waiting for?
not turned. It's a process. And it's
No,
begun.
the Evangeline cares too much about their god, while Albie could rather not.
You wanna
um,
please, just so I can follow along and see without being in the scene.
Yep. Cool. So you guys make your way. You guys, well, first off, you come back into the Ilba village. While I have you guys on the surface here in the town, you guys find yourselves first off in the Ilba village because that's where all the teleporters go. You come back up. It's been a while since you teleported back up to the top. There
hey, guys.
are a series of new portals, new like teleportation circles, since you were last here. And you step off of it, and you actually don't see anybody here. Oh, okay. I will pause then. Well, that gives me some time to do a thing real quick.
Fran.
Surface. Hey, wait a minute. All right. Hey, hold on.
Run away!
Get your ass back here. I'm not done with you. I'll take away your sight.
No!
I'm taking away your sight.
Oh, now I'm in the abyss. Oh, it's dark.
I can't see.
I'm a statue now.
I literally can't fucking give you sight back. You keep fucking moving. There you go.
How do you? There we go.
Don't mind me. I'm just a statue on a wall.
I'm just a suit of armor. Who is also making their rounds around the map?
Hey, wait a minute.
No.
Hey, what are you doing?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing?
Free me. No, fuck off. No.
What's wrong, buddy?
Fuck you. Run, no. I can't see.
Beautiful.
I was hiding in the trees. It took him a second.
No, see, the reason why I didn't find you was because I was literally on a different scene.
Unlock the store right now.
Look at you, breathe yourself directly into a trap room.
My brother showed up, so I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's all good. Welcome back. Esteban's burb real quick.
Yeah, it's weird when my brother just shows up, so I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Who are you? What do you want?
For free. Dude, I felt freedom. No, fuck you. No.
Digit was taken by the void.
No.
Clyde just at least one wall. Clyde just at least one wall. Clyde just at least one wall.
Watch with at least one wall.
He put me back in the box. This is bullshit.
Oh no, I got the perfect place for you actually.
Swap.
No. Oh, is this what it's like in here?
Into the box!
Oh.
Into the box!
Why is the box ominously sitting in the middle of the room?
And that's all you'll get.
Why is that place look... Why does that place look like an altar? You have some explaining to do.
I absolutely have no explaining to do.
Are those shelves or benches?
You don't know. You haven't been there.
It's best not to think about.
I've seen back there. Or no, Evangeline has.
No, Evangeline is heard back
I heard
there.
back there.
All right,
It's
yeah.
best,
The
best not to
voices.
worry about.
Above board, no one, or below board, no one is seen into that room. And conveniently, there's no windows.
Conveniently or suspiciously.
Why not both?
Conveniently suspicious.
No.
Or is it suspiciously convenient?
Probably that.
Hi. I see your little cursor stop next to me. It's looking at me. Run! They noticed me while I was invisible and not even there.
How do you flip a token again? I forget.
When you right click, there's a little setting bottom left, and then appearance. You have the mirror image.
Oh, you actually really got to go all the way in there. That sucks.
Yeah, that's why it takes me a second every time I do it.
Shakes his head no.
Oh. I went in. 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 Also, I don't know if you noticed, but using my head is like a battering ram doing this. Look.
Yeah, I know.
God damn, these wings are spicy.
What was that?
Dirt astral projecting, and Voss still sees him.
Voss, we found the city.
Welcome back. All right. So you guys find yourselves first stop in the Ilda village. You actually don't see like a little welcoming party this time. It's not, and the instinct isn't like, oh god, it's all abandoned. There's just no one up here.
This has become a regular place thing.
You guys are gonna start making your way over to the Golden Caravan town.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys kind of start to make your way down to the next area, you see Zanari sees you guys. And he goes, "Oh, wow, it's been a while. You guys come from yet another weird circle."
I mean, does it?
Been,
It doesn't really surprise you, does it?
No, it's just I don't know. So many things have been happening recently within the last, few months since you guys have gotten here. Well, just like before, you guys have free roam. So if you need anything, just let us know.
Appreciate it. Thank you. She just walks through.
Look at leaves. Yeah, you guys are able to no contest or anything. Literally the safest place in the mall, because it's not in the mall. It is above it, and you guys are able to make it back to town. And while the map may not demonstrate it, this place is even more reinforced from before. What used to be like wooden walls are now reinforced with stone. The general hustle and bustle of the town is also a lot higher. There's a lot more faces here that you've never recognized before. And at the initial entrance into the first layer, you guys will notice that there is a small group of what look to be like beginning adventurers start to make their way into the first layer. But in general, you'll also see like there's a lot any torches that you'll see will actually be the purple torches.
They're gonna die.
They'll be the purple torches that were from the caverns. But yeah, welcome to town. What are you guys doing?
Sorry, mouth of fool.
Hmm.
Evangeline is heading towards Cobb's place.
Towards Cobb's place. Okay.
Mhm.
What about the rest of you?
That's the guy she needs. She's going on her mission.
Yeah.
Well,
Digit,
there-
what are you doing?
Digit is in another layer with dirt.
Oh no, you're fucking right. Sorry, my bad. Veraxis, what are you doing?
Do we already have somebody? I'm probably gonna try to go find Umu.
Okay.
Our lovely turtle boss, technically.
Esteban, what about you?
Oh, that door's locked now.
That's an excellent
It is
question.
because I've got something in there.
I don't like that.
What am I gonna do? Other than try to not touch anything. At least for now, because I go in there and talk to
Bye, homeschool.
or see Voss and just might pull my
Dirt,
hair out.
in the time that they will have been up here, I would have allowed you a short rest at least.
I was gonna ask that too. I was gonna take a short rest and use my channel divinity while I'm at it too.
Yeah. Sorry, Esteban, you said you're not going to try to touch anything?
I'm just gonna try and not make any waves while I'm here.
Okay.
Probably take a walk around though.
Okay. But you're not going to go into any of the buildings or anything?
As for right now, no. Probably will
Okay.
though. Maybe.
No
If
problem.
Esteban's feeling
Frisky. We will resolve Evangeline's thing first. So Evangeline, you'll start to
Okay.
head over to Cobb's place, and he is right there. Sees you kind of enter into a shop. You see Sotez is off working on the potions and such. And Cobb looks at it and goes, "Oh, well, it's been about a month at this point. How are you doing, lass? You know, at least in one
Great.
piece."
Yep, I'm alive. Fleshy and all. Hi, we need your help.
All right, what's the problem?
From my understanding, you guys are looking for the Golden City. Great
Right.
news. We found it.
Oh,
Unfortunate news. There
well,
are some.
we should probably let Umu know then. Have you told him yet?
No. Because what I need you for is in regards to the obelisk, that if any of us try to walk a certain point, will absolutely just obliterate a normal living individual.
All right, I can help, most likely, but we gotta let the rest know. And we're gonna want to set up a camp down there so we can start getting it scouted out.
I think
But
Dirt was on his way on doing that, so there's a good start there.
good. All right. Well, then it shouldn't take much time for us to get a hold of Umu and them, and should be able to get down there within the next couple hours. But we have to. Everybody needs to know. It's the whole reason why we're here.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
As you start to leave, kind of hurriedly, Cobb will kind of stop you. Go. All right, hold up, Les. You seem to be in a bit of a rush. What's going on?
Sorry. Look, the sooner we're through the city, the sooner we can get Esteban and Dirt's friend out of his little prison hole, the sooner we can get him out of there, the sooner we go down deeper, the sooner we can just kill Tharizdun. You know, it's just the sooner we can get all that done, everyone is
What?
fine.
Wait, no. Esteban's in trouble?
Oh, oops.
And
Damn it.
Not the oops.
and I haven't heard the name Tharizdun in ages. What did
God,
you
you gave the
find down
info
there?
dump of all info dumps.
Yeah. Well, I
Hey,
guess it's
let's
time
just
to
not
come clear.
let Angeline go off on her own when she is obviously in crisis mode.
Mentally compromised right now. What did you find?
No, but just let's just sit down. We're just gonna go over everything, and for the sake of me not actually remembering fully everything, Evangeline will, and we'll go over.
Oh god! Eventually, we'll leave. We'll just vanish.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Hey, welcome back.
Sorry. I have no clue when I cut out.
Oh, you got shortly after hearing saying the we need to sit down, and shortly after that it cut out.
Oh, great.
Just sounded like
Yeah,
you
I
had
just
panic left. Just we need to sit down and fucking leave.
disappears. No, pretty much what I was just saying is that Evangeline would probably sit down and just as much of a kind of recap on everything.
By the way,
Yeah.
Sotez has at one point just sat down like nearby. And it's just mouth agape. Cobb is just alright. So the Golden City isn't the objective.
I mean, if that's your objective, you're sure. That's not my
Well,
objective.
no, the other objective is we had to figure out a way to leave.
Don't think there is a way to leave.
Well, as much as it sounds like I'm making light of it, killing the prisoner would render the prison unnecessary.
Yeah, but do you really
And
want to let everything that's in every layer out? I feel like it's. I mean, definitely a
But-
bigger prison for one person, but let's be
You'd
honest, there's a lot of other things down
be
here.
very surprised. There are honestly a lot of almost worse things on the outside. So,
I will
Really
lot
leave
of them-
selling the outside to
after
Evangeline.
everything.
oh yeah.
And after
a lot
all this, I
of-
will stay in here.
I mean, it's your home. I wouldn't blame you. I mean, dwarves, we live in mountains our entire lives for the most part. You find a lot of us, but that's only because there's a lot of us. And a lot of us get a bit of an adventurous spirit. But most of the really bad things are the shadows. And without Tharizdun, the shadows should sort of go away on their own.
I guess I was just gonna not. I don't think I could actually kill him, but I was just gonna go for it to you know make it so that the Aboleth doesn't have a reason to have to know things. It was a very well.
I'm going to
thought out
assume
plan,
you
clearly.
told him about the Aboleth too.
Oh, absolutely, yes. No,
Okay.
she's info dumped everything.
Everything that has happened.
We let the
Yes.
wrong person go.
Do I get a
Panic
second
has
long
now been
rest?
ignited.
'Cause this is gonna take hours to inform everything.
No, something is going to be happening down at your section, but we will resolve that once we have finished up here.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Cobb will kind of just go, well, it's Sotez is already like moving to grab all of his stuff. And Cobb is like, well, it looks like we might be moving to the Golden City then. But it's not my decision. So we'll have to talk with Umu, and we'll have to leave a few people up here just to at least keep better operations running. Well, again, it's not my decision alone, so we're going to need to call the caravan together to talk about this. Oh,
Great.
this is not what I was thinking I was going to be learning about waking up in the morning today.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the background, Verax is running around like, "Where's the turtle man?"
Yeah, we'll do your thing first. Or we do your thing next.
Everybody can
So
just see me outside
Evangeline,
frantically
you
running.
will have been inside talking with Cobb at this point. Veraxis would have gone in at the same time. Veraxis, you open up the doors and you see Umu. You also see somebody that you haven't seen since the trials.
Hello,
And you see Raylan.
Raylan. You're here too. Oh
Yeah,
God, I
you
have to tell both of you so much news.
Yeah, you see Raylan kind of looks at you and goes, oh, Veraxis. It's good to see you. Have you seen Evangeline?
I have, but that's separate, right? I have good news and possibly world-ending news and news in general.
Well, I do have something to say to her as well, but all right. Umu kind of looks over at you and goes, greetings.
Yeah.
Veraxis. What news do you bring?
The Golden City's real. We found it.
Oh.
There's obelisk around it that shoots out that shoots beams of light that well, they almost killed Dirt.
I see.
I'm pretty sure that, I don't know if I should even tell you this part, but I
You are safe here to talk.
well,
As Raylan looks at you.
I mean, I don't know exactly how much you guys know about this place.
Well, that depends on what your news is. Well, I know quite a bit about them all. I've lived here about half my life, but I've also told Umu as much as I know, so whatever you need to say shouldn't be too confusing for the rest of us. Well, maybe not. Really, what happened?
Well, this is kind of like a prison,
Yes.
but are you familiar with For Who?
Yes, Tharizdun. I was the one that told you initially.
Yes, I don't know if we ever told Umu that, but we kind of got to resolve that issue at some point very rapidly.
Well, yes, the seal is breaking. I believe
Not
that's why you
just
were continuing.
not just that one. There's more to it than that, but that's a really long story, and I don't want to tell that one.
Okay. Well, where's the rest of the
were-
group?
They're outside. Well, sort of. Dirt stayed behind. I mean, you were in like a trial that the Waterborne sent us through, though, and
The Waterborne.
yeah,
It was just like, who
they're a
are
race of completely soulless, animate water.
I
Really nice
see.
people, though.
Can they be considered people?
I mean, they definitely have some sentience. They just don't. If it makes, they don't like to learn things. Only one of them has all the knowledge. I don't know.
Why
I've never met
is
him.
that?
Listen, we fought an Aboleth and we won for now.
Oh,
She being a naughty dog. She being
I
naughty.
And
see.
but the Aboleth learned a little bit of the process to activate seals, and it apparently wants to let Tharizdun out, and we need to quickly dispose of his existence before it does so.
Well, that is a bit of a tall order, but it doesn't seem like we have a choice, do we?
Not if we want everyone here to continue to live.
Hmm. Well, this isn't exactly what I had envisioned when we entered the maw, but I had a suspicion that the only way to leave may be to remove the current prisoner, preferably permanently and with extreme prejudice.
You ever killed a god before, Hulu?
No, but I'm looking forward to putting that into an achievement for myself.
I love this guy.
You were.
Who hurt you?
Veraxis is just gonna hug Umu.
It was just like, oh, it kind of just gently pats you. This is the most comforted you probably felt for a while outside of talking with Noel. It's just there's something weirdly comforting about Umu's like hug. Just
Been through a lot, okay? I've talked to Noel like 4 or 5 times at this point now.
well, tell us all about it. Let's get the rest nearby. We can talk.
They
Um,
they should just be outside
yep.
somewhere.
Raylan and Umu kind of both get up and they start to walk outside.
Evangelina found your second dad.
Panic.
Yikes. I
Sight
wasn't
of
listening in
Raylan's
anymore.
fucking
What are you talking
wings
about?
just like shoots open, probably hits Cobb in the fuck.
Hi.
Right.
Umu will kind of just look to you guys and he'll go, I will get the rest. You see just an echo teleports out of him and he just poofs for a second.
Oh.
Gets a hold of Hammer. And will also go and retrieve Voss.
Boss is actually already out here and been listening the whole
These are the primary ones. Sotez is already like fully kitted out at this point. It looks like this man is ready to jump into the maw and like skydive all the way down to the fucking 6th layer if he needs to.
Let's go, Sotaz. I knew you were my favorite.
Turns out anybody who's a member of the Golden Caravan is just a bunch of fucking psychos.
Crazy.
It's
I knew they were my
insane.
favorites.
Yeah, Umu will kind of give a brief summary of what Varaxis said. which, brief means it takes fucking 30 minutes. But Evangeline, you'll notice that he is obviously missing a lot of information.
Oh.
And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending, because Cobb was going to talk with him anyways, he goes, well, all right, so Varaxis didn't tell you a whole lot, did he? All right. He'll then proceed. You have an opportunity to try to shut him up, Evangeline, but if you don't, he's just going to tell everyone here everything that you just told him.
Don't do it. Let it go. No one
Yeah,
stopped
no.
it.
Just let it get off your chest.
Put all the cards on the board. Let's see the hand.
They need to
Just
know the
holding-
urgency of the situation.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Cobb-
this is an urgent situation.
Yep. Cobb just fucking info dumps, periodically looking to you, Evangeline, to make sure that he's not misinforming. But everything that he recounts is pretty accurate. It's a little scary because he didn't write any of this down, and the amount of info you gave him was staggering. Tells them about the Aboleth, the Golden City, Tharizdun, any information that Digit gave you guys, talking about the keys, talking about the caretaker, talking about the archivist, the waterborne, everything that has happened basically since you guys have been in the Maw. You gave to Cobb, and by extension, Cobb gave to them.
Yep.
This takes about an hour. At some point, everybody here is kind of just sat down on the ground in the middle of the town.
Like holding her breath, thumbs up, wings are still out, threat this way.
And after Umu finally gets all of the information, she just goes, well, we're a little shorter on time then. He will look to Voss and he'll go, unfortunately, I would recommend we should at least slow down imports and exports, as most of us are going to be, at least temporarily, moving down into the Maw. Yes, of course. I figured as much. There's not a whole lot of time. We have to. He like sprints into into his like little shop. Grabs the book. Comes out and brings out a second book and starts furiously transcribing it. And he goes, I'll make a modification to the contract here and here and here, and then I will go talk with them on the outside and make sure that they understand that any who come in here are sort of entering a sort of, at least temporarily, a war zone. And then once we get that set up and then everything's new contract has been drafted, we'll make sure everyone here has signed it. And then we'll make sure, the trade agreement with Haven Light will have to be a bit modified as well. And this is going to be a bit of an economic impact, at least for a little bit. But once we get that figured out, we should be able to keep at least a gentle import and export, and we should be able to make at least a slight income from the outside. We just can't make... As long as we have a good, solid income, we should be able to keep those who are still with us employed, even though if they don't get employed, they can't leave anyways. So we'll make sure that those who are aware know for an absolute fact that they cannot leave. And we've been trying to tell them, but too many have died.
How fast he talks makes my brain hurt.
It's the contrast. The contrast between him and Umo.
By the time he finishes talking, you see that he has a new full book. That was once blank. The speed in which he was writing was probably a little disturbing.
He's an eldritch being, I'm convinced.
But Voss goes, I'll have to move the depot. We're going to be going into the Golden City then, correct? There should be a lot of artifacts there that we should be able to get back up to the surface. And so once we get the artifacts up, we should be able to start selling them once the problem of the guy in the basement is dealt with. So we should be able to... might take a day in order to get new operations in the Golden City. Judging by what we have gathered from the discussions, nothing living is in there right now because the obelisks are currently operational. Once we can get at least the entrances secured, we should be able to at least set up maybe further into the center, and then maybe we can have a nice solid place there. The Rogue Warforged will be a problem, but, well, I'm the one that gives out the quartermaster stuffs, so I should be in a position where I should be able to at least defend the depot, but the rest is going to have to be up to you. And as he finishes that statement, you see that he starts like sprinting towards the entrance into the maw, like the big barrier threshold.
You could just teleport, but
There
okay.
he goes.
Practically a comedic like puff of like dust as he like sprints. And Umu, yeah, in complete contrast, is just going, well, he has, in his own way, explained what the plan is. If time is against us, and I bear in mind this is not a insult to your party, but the more individuals involved in taking care of Tharizdun, the better. We need allies. Even if we took only a few days to get down to the prison, in our current state, if what I understand about Tharizdun from what I have read, we would surely die, as we are.
That bodes well.
Even though time is working against us, time is what we need to get stronger. Raylan will kind of chime in and he goes, I'll talk with Haven Light. I'm sure there's a lot of people there that would be more than willing to push on forward. There was growing, how to describe it? People were getting a bit stir crazy. After seeing Evangeline leave and go on an adventure, there were a lot of others who wanted to come along, and I don't blame them. Staying in one place for so long can be a bit... It's not for everyone. And so, if the goal is to liberate the Maw once and for all, I'm sure there will be a lot in Haven Light that would be not opposed.
Liberate and save, actually.
Of course. If the shadows are leaking as much as it's being described to us, it's only a matter of time before Haven Light is consumed. And so, the best defense is a good offense.
It's good to see you're all right, though.
Fine. I don't know anything about this trial, but whatever
You told him
Raylan you
about
saw
the
in there is not me.
I mean, at one point you were trying to murder us, so.
Oh my god.
That's strange. I would
And
never do
then-
something like that.
You also wanted that version of you wanted
Sure.
Evangeline to stab him.
Oh, okay, well,
Oh no,
we didn't
Evangeline.
have to...
Someone's sharing all your shit. Oh no.
It was a really weird trial, and I
Can I pick him up like a cat?
did I even tell you guys? Did I even tell
What
you,
the fuck
Evangeline,
is
that
he?
like the version of Tiamat that was in mine was real, sort of.
Well,
There's definitely an
Ooh.
next part, but
Umu will kind of pause for a second.
So that explains the increased hostilities at the threshold.
Let's just say I didn't know she was real, so I said some things.
Well, be at ease. We have. Well, Voss has the statistics, but I believe we have prevented. Kind of pauses. A good 20 or 30
Oh my god.
acolytes, and they never stepped foot inside. And those that did, we pushed them out. None have gotten through. It's luckily there is only one entrance, and so very easy to keep a, we'll say, checkpoint. To prevent bad actors.
Yeah, she really wants to kill me now.
Well, I will say, with us going further down and securing a foothold in the 6th layer, the security on the surface might be slightly weakened until we can get people to backfill up here. But we're going to have to make sacrifices. Unfortunate. But that is a problem for me to figure out. We will be entering into the 6th layer by the end. Actually, with how quickly Voss is moving, it will probably be a couple of hours.
Can you move that fast?
Yes.
I just had to ask. I've never seen you really move fast.
Didn't you just see him
Oh.
disappear and
He does kind of chuckle, and you see a like ghostly Umu like appears. Let's see. Let's put up. Let's see. You see a ghostly Umu appears over here, and Umu kind of just puts his hand up like he's getting ready to like give somebody a high five, and he just fucking poofs over there in like a couple seconds.
Well, okay, yep.
Spectral high five comes back.
Feel like it's a slow-paced high five.
Teleports on the side, you nothing personnel kid.
While I don't like to abuse my echo like that, if speed is what is necessary,
Echo writes.
if speed is what is necessary, well, I have my ways.
Blue Jay, I have a question.
yeah, what's up?
Can you draw Umu and Heelys?
I could, yes.
God fucking damn it.
Heelys, holy shit.
God fucking
Prior
damn
to
it.
that line, it was never fully specified what those ways are aside from the echo.
Oh, don't worry. It seems that I have made it to where any of the turtles I have RP'd so far, they have mysterious ways of getting places.
Have you told them about the turtle tars?
They know about the turtle tars. No, what you missed is last session, the area that Omu is currently, there is
Oh, yeah.
virtually no fucking way for him to get there because there is only like one way to get there, and it's over like a large sea through like a bunch of ice, and Omu did not show up in a ship. So the hypothesis is that Omu, using his echo, retreated into his shell and kind of just floated there, and his echo pushed him along.
And then hockey pucked him on the ice.
And then
That's
hockey
okay,
pucked him
though.
onto the ice.
He was he was in fact a sailor of a ship, so it's not like
Yeah.
it was. He's not qualified for the job or anything. The Echo was fully qualified. Okay.
The Echo was fully qualified. The Echo is one of his old buddies. Anyways, yeah. Sotes was like, all right, well, I'll go meet you guys at the Oba village. I starts to
Are you
leave.
are you coming down, Raylan? Do we need to
Bye.
make preparations for you, or
Oh, actually, that is. I needed to actually talk with Evangeline about something.
Yeah.
He walks up to you and he goes, I found this note in my desk. I don't know how I haven't seen it before. It's from around the time Vemtil disappeared. It has his mark, and so I haven't read it, but I felt you should. And he hands you this like kind of older letter. You know, it's been a while since your dad's disappeared. And he goes, right, that's the main thing that I wanted to say. Oh, and Esteban. Pointing over at you, Esteban. Still would recommend you don't cross paths with T. That's all I'll say.
Oh God.
But yeah, Umu will go, right, if you have any preparations to make before we go back down, now would be a good time. If you were needing supplies, unfortunately, it must wait until we gain a foothold into the city.
See, Hammer is just like, all right, good way to test everything. Wonder how strong they are down there. Goes back into his shop. But yeah, everybody starts to separate out. Cobb looks to you and he goes, once all of us are down there, I'll start taking a look at the obelisks.
do it from a distance?
Great,
I
thank
highly
you.
recommend that one.
Yes, we will show you kind of the point. I mean, you could probably figure it out, but
Yeah, Raylan will go, why don't we get Mary to help him? I'll let him know. He's more knowledgeable about the obelisks than any of us. And he'll start making his way to the teleporters as well. I say if there's anything you guys are wanting to do in the town, be my guest. But right now, the main thing that you'd be able to do is interact with the shop, but that can't happen right now.
Yeah, it's moving out.
It's moving right now.
Well,
yeah, no,
I guess we'll see you
Evangeline's
down
going
there.
back to yeah.
Yeah.
As
Okay,
I'm being
so
carried away by Evangeline.
while that is
Grabs.
happening, we are going to go back to the drop point. Because Digit and Dirt. It takes a couple hours for people to go all the way back up to the surface. It's gonna take a couple hours for everybody to come back down. So after the three exited the sixth layer, takes about an hour, 2 hours, and you start to see Rogue Warforged. But their behavior is a little different from what little you have seen. You see they walk calmly up to the barrier and they just stand there.
Oh. Okay. Nope, not what I meant to do.
And it's not a couple of them. You see, anytime you move, all of the Warforged are watching you, Dirt.
And they're all rogues too. No
They're
lights.
all
not
rogues. You'll
blue
see a
light.
mixture of, like, empty eyes and red eyes.
Hey, I don't think we can handle this many.
Dirt's gonna take a couple steps back.
They will watch
Pull
you
out.
take a couple steps back.
He's taking out the bow gun and shooting at the closest one.
You go to shoot at them, and you
Okay.
see that it ricochets off the barrier.
Yeah.
Yep. He's like, okay, fucking should have known.
I probably should have mentioned that.
Hey, Digit, you got any good AoE?
He starts rummaging in his bag. I have a
Seeing
smoke
some
grenade.
seeing some extra movement. One of them sees Digit, and it starts to try to cut off a bit of line of sight.
These motherfuckers. So not wholly unintelligent.
But yeah, they are just
Don't
standing
have a
there.
lawnmower.
They're making no hostile maneuvers.
Technically, it's a weed whacker.
They, yeah, they're just staring at you. One of them does walk up, kind of over on this side. And will kind of gently put his hand on the barrier.
How do we know that these ones are hostile?
The moment you start to get closer, it starts trying to, like, you know, if you've got like your hand on something already, he just starts pushing against the barrier. And when he can't, you can see that his hand starts to kind of clench, like he's trying to grab you.
Projectiles bounce off this barrier, right?
Yeah.
Do we know if melee does?
You know, I haven't tried it. I would guess maybe. This is why we test things.
Consider it a working hypothesis.
Working hypothesis. There we go.
That
By
is
my
a
calculations, maybe.
hit. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Goes through the barrier.
You do go through the barrier. Okay, 7 damage. Give me I would say athletics check. Athletics.
Athletics check. Okay,
Mhm.
where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Ooh.
Okay, he's gonna make his athletics check. You got a 24.
Oh.
Dirt.
Oh god damn it, Dirk.
I got scooped.
He takes the hit and he grabs your arm and starts to pull you out of the barrier.
Bream.
Dirt. You, I would say, probably move. I think it's holding shift. Right about there. And the moment you start to exit the barrier, you see more Warforged.
God, they're like fucking piranhas.
Oh god.
Go ahead and also give me a con save.
Yeah, let's say like the other one did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Another 20, please. Close enough, I think. Hope.
Do pass. You will still take half damage. Oh my god, he rolled so low. Holy shit. You take 2 necrotic damage as you start to feel a pull on your soul. Digit, you are
How
allowed
many
an
of those
action.
bastards?
Actually, you guys, you
I get
two.
a second attack.
Yes, you are grappled now, though.
True, but grapple doesn't stop your melee attacks. I just can't get
No,
away.
it shouldn't. Yeah, so we'll apply that to that Warforged. Also, you guys go ahead and roll initiative, please. Now that Dirt is is starting to get pulled out of the barrier.
All of us?
No, no.
Okay. No,
You
I
guys are
figured.
not going to be able to get down here. It's going to be still a couple hours before you guys can get down here.
Oh my god, Dirt. You stupid bitch, I love you.
Let me roll for this. Warforged Soldier, he got a 21. I will allow you to finish the attacks. And Digit, I will allow you an action, but after that, we will be entering essentially combat until Dirt can get back behind the barrier.
Is he fully out of the barrier?
He is about halfway out of the barrier at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. The way I pictured it is I swung and bitch grabbed my arm.
While mechanically you got past his AC, he essentially let you hit him
Yeah.
so he could grab you. These are essentially they're basically fucking zombies against Warforged. But Dirt, I will allow you to finish your attacks. So go ahead and make your second attack.
Checking my...
That is a hit.
Finding a superiority die, that's a tripping attack. Where's the tripping attack thing? I'll just click it down here. No, I have bait and switch there. Why don't I have tripping? Oh well. I'll just click it from the page then. Where's me? Here I am. Dude. Oh, no, I don't even have tripping, do I? I have bait and switch, command, and goading.
Oh. Yep, bait and switch, commander strike, and coding.
They're already after me, so. Alright, we'll just do damage then. Dude.
Okay.
I need to get triple attack. Damn.
Oh, I accidentally applied that to you. Let me give you that health back. Applies to the Warforged. There we go. Okay. Digit, you are allowed yours. What are you doing?
We're gonna embiggen Dirt again.
Okay.
I love that.
I will say, bear in mind, you are increasing his size, which is more surfaces to grab a hold of.
I mean, well, I don't have much to do.
Appearance.
No problem. You're still welcome to do that. It does give him advantage on his strength checks.
I know. I literally don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
It's either that or I enhance ability. He gets increased damage with enlarged reduce. It is not safe to go outside the barrier, and I literally cannot do anything. Outside of...
Hey. I'm
I
conductive.
could just rip you back.
What was that, Dirt?
I'm conductive and they're conductive and holding on to me, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're
Hit
made
me
out
with
of
the
metal.
lightning, bud.
With the lightning?
Did have a good point, though.
Any lightning damage, it should go from me to him, too. He'll take probably half of it.
Respectfully, I will probably kill you.
I do have 63 health.
I will probably mortally wound you.
If you're blasting me with the gun, that's not what I asked for.
I don't have anything that
You
just
don't
does
have-
straight lightning damage.
Oh, you don't have shock and grasp or nothing?
No, but I
Shit.
can just rip you back if I'm not doing enlarge reduce.
I said that's up to you. You want to enlarge, reduce? That works. I'm fine with whatever. I'm here.
Because unless I go out of the barrier with you,
Don't step out.
Step out. Don't
These
mind
things-
the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7
These
other
things
Warforged.
want a soul, and your strength is probably lower than mine, bud.
no.
Honestly,
Now,
your
let
con might
me-
be as well. So
Oh, what
probably
the fuck?
is.
I can't get rid of
What's
that.
up, enlarge.
What's up?
I can't delete from the chat enlarge reduce. Okay.
So you're not going to enlarge him?
I'll
No.
fix this.
Or put that back.
Ah,
Oh Jesus.
I've been clicked.
I just got to drag you back in place.
We are just gonna do this though.
Okay.
I'm just gonna rip him back here.
Okay.
Because technically he's still here.
I'm a little worried you might have just brought one in.
Well, we can handle one.
True, true. If it's
Yeah,
just one.
You teleport both of them just right back inside as it starts to just continue to try to drain Dirt's soul. We will go back onto
And I'll
this.
do a
what's up?
little movement. Come
Yeah.
over this way.
Yep. It's got this this Warforged's turn. Dirt, go ahead and give me another con save, please.
Bad. That rolled like 2 times. Just went dink dink.
Yeah. Dirt, you take 13 necrotic damage
Ooh, that one hurt a bit more.
as it puts a second hand on you.
Alright, goddamn. Handsy
Hello,
motherfuckers.
Hansi.
Dirt, it's your turn.
I don't like our brain cell doing the same shit.
Sorry, we're still connected from last night.
That
Oh,
is a miss.
we'll go for the second one. Oh,
That is a miss.
fuck you,
for a
action,
third
action surge.
I just fucking. You slowly start to feel your soul getting drained by one of these guys. That is a miss.
What is happening?
Wow.
It's those
Hey,
20s.
remember that
They
20?
cursed me. Those
Holy
20s fucking
shit.
cursed me. There's no fucking
fuck.
way. There's no fucking way.
I will
What the
say.
fuck?
I will say. Hopefully, maybe that luck has helped
Wow.
balance out. Because now, go ahead and give me an athletics check if you want to try to break free.
Hold on.
Okay, he got an 8.
I'll also do this as a bonus action real quick. What? That's not what I want to do. Where's it at? Action surge. Where is it at? I want to use my thing because I got it back because I took short rest. Second wind. It's not gonna be great.
Nice. Max die.
But... Okay. Cool. I'm full health again.
Hell yeah.
And then you said athletics?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. For grapple.
think it's contested strength.
I think.
Or athletics.
Well, I'm trying to remember if grappling requires an action to try to break it.
Oh, it does. Because it's a good way to take away actions from something.
Yep, you can use this action to escape, so it's still got its hands on you.
Okay.
Digit. As you... Dirk, you'll also notice the more it's got a grip on you, even though you've healed back up to full, it feels more and more and more painful. Almost like it's starting to like focus up on you. But Digit, it's your turn.
This is a wholly unpleasant experience.
See. We're gonna just arcane firearm.
Yep.
Fucking firebolt.
Yep. Nice.
Fucking nice.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
So that's
4d10. Hell yeah! You fucking just blast this this guy's skull apart. Just guy just skids off to the side and lies there motionless.
Double tap.
What?
Double tap in the waist.
Yep. Well, its skull is gone.
Oh, still.
You gonna try to finish it up?
Dirt's just gonna swing at it one more time, make sure it's dead.
You see,
Did not watch
one last
Zombieland?
attempt. It tries to grab you before you smash it one more time.
Fucking hell. Is this what undead are like?
Probably.
See, soon after you got teleported, they start to fan out again.
These motherfuckers.
I really don't think
Hey,
we should
Digit.
go anywhere near the barrier.
How many times can you cast that teleport?
Not many.
Okay.
The little this that he shakes the little device he's using, it tends to burn up after a few uses.
Alright. Fair enough. I figured we could bring them in one by one that way. Handle them. Some of them.
All of them, just seeing from the example from that Warforged, all of them start to put their hands on the barrier.
Okay.
Like they're
I
just
fell for it
ready.
once, guys. Once. Come on.
I'm not that dumb. I won't do it again.
I just want to see what you fuckers were up to. It was exactly what I thought. Go figure. Well, I guess I've got an audience while I do this.
You just got grabby hands the whole time you're working on the camp.
I'm gonna. The camp is probably mostly set up by now. I'm gonna start ripping into this fine parts again.
Yeah, just start fucking ripping. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
I hit myself with the guidance. So, boom. Boom. I needed it. To
This
get above it,
one,
man.
you're a little rattled because this one got a much better grip on you compared to the first one. You definitely felt like you were getting siphoned by this by this Warforged.
Also, why the fuck's everybody want my soul? I was just a dude. Leave it alone. It's mine.
You don't have they don't have one, so yours is in high commodity right now. It's high demand.
But they're looking at just me. Digit's got a soul.
He's a
It's
squirrel.
got a squirrel soul. You've
know,
got a people
Imagine
soul.
being the one
They want a
Warforged that
people
wants to
soul.
be a squirrel.
No,
Just
yeah,
one
you know
of
what,
them
you're
was
right.
Digit.
Digit, you see one of
Desperately
them's
making
looking at
grabby
you.
hands.
Digit, you see one of them is looking at you.
He
Turns
makes
out
a
that one doesn't
face.
have standards.
He makes the face at him. It's like, ugh.
It starts doing grabby hands towards you.
And
He
what
makes
the hell?
grabby hands back and sticks his tongue out.
Oh,
Just to whip his kneecaps.
freaking ooh.
Remember the last time we taunted something, it was real.
That's true.
So, buddy, I
Two
don't know.
Tiamat.
I don't suppose you have a way to kill all these at once?
No,
No, I didn't think
I'll
so.
go wizard.
And your spells won't go
Turn on
outside
your
this
lawnmower.
barrier. I don't have a lawnmower. I'm not a high enough level cleric yet.
Oh man.
Like, I'm new to this whole clericing thing.
So you guys are just gonna chill behind the barrier?
Hold on.
Or what are you thinking?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Do you have a built-in self-destruct like Vrax did?
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
not gonna self-destruct here to get rid of some zombies.
Some fucking mecha zombies?
Vrax did kill a shitload of Leonin. And they banished
They
him
weren't
to
trying
another
to take
dimension.
Vrax's soul.
I'm gonna hit bless.
No, they were trying to
myself
take
and
worse.
Digit first.
They were
Uh-huh.
trying to take his friends in Mead.
I'll use that up real quick.
Also, don't worry about me. I'm just dragging in other people.
Are we all gonna start popping out of the portal at some point?
Okay.
At some point, yes.
And then I'm gonna look to Digit and be like, you got like 1 or 2 more of those in you? The teleports?
2 max.
Alright, be ready. Gonna get this one right here.
The squirrel
What's
one.
up?
Okay.
You're gonna try to grab that one?
Yeah, just one more.
He's going for the one that wants
Okay.
the squirrel body.
Yeah.
I know. Wait a minute, that's the weird one. That's the weird one.
That's the weird one? You don't want this one?
It
No
keeps grabbing
shopping.
at me. It's staring
Okay,
at
yeah,
me.
no. I don't want the one that's grabbing at you to be in here. We'll go for this one.
Okay, go ahead and give me a No, are you gonna try to grab him?
I'm just gonna swing at him. I know he'll try to grab me.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me another attack roll.
Let me.
Yeah, go ahead and make both of your attacks, and then we'll do the grab.
Target. Game, please. I get a D4 on these too if I need it, but
That's a hit. I'm curious, does it tell you if you hit?
yes,
Yeah,
it gives
has
me a
a
green little
green
mark.
button.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
They've done a thing now. An actual good update.
And I'll actually wait for Digit to teleport me back in after it grabs me. before I
Okay, so
do
you're not
something
gonna make your
bad.
second attack yet?
No.
Okay, go ahead and give me a. Are you letting him grab you, or are you gonna still try to fight him?
I'm.
Throw hands.
Because
Don't
before
make
you
me
were
split.
trying to get like hit and run tactics. This time you're actually trying to let him grab you.
I'm letting him grab me.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a con save.
Yep. Saving throw.
Throw hands.
I'll
Don't
do
go
this one
peacefully.
with the D4, just in case. Doesn't matter. Oh,
It
Excellent.
passes. It passes. Still take half damage, but you will take 4 necrotic damage.
God, this feels
you'll-
awful.
So, what I'm going to say now, something I forgot to do for the other Warforged. Oh yeah, you do have to make a con save. Okay, yeah, you. You see that this one starts to heal up a bit.
No, so
Wait,
they're
which
quite
one?
literally vampires.
Oh, okay. It heals when it saps me. Got it.
But yeah, it's gotten a hold of you, so we're in the exact same situation as before.
All right, bud. Last one. We'll wait for the others to finish off the rest of this group.
I'm gonna
Alrighty.
vortex warp him.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you putting him? Okay.
I'll take my other swing.
Not the greatest use of level 2 spell slots, but
Let me read the description on that. Hold on.
I mean, hey, just hope you don't need them.
yeah. The last one's for emergencies.
I can do that to like every roll, because bless.
Like
Cool.
your last med pen.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
yeah.
I like less. I've decided. Sorry. Brain go burger.
No, that's all good. Don't worry, the amount of people I'm having to grab right now.
Damage.
I think that's nope. Should be everyone.
Oop, it's only 5.
Correct. Okay. Digit, is your vortex warp a bonus action or an action?
It is an action.
Okay. In that
It was
case,
one he had ready beforehand, though.
okay, that's true. All right. Digit, you will get your action.
Second verse, same as the first.
As a miss.
Scrum.
Do you have any other actions you're able to do?
Nope.
Okay.
It's fine. I got a bit of health.
Dirt, it has hit you once, so the damage increases as it continues to try to drain you. Give me a con save, please.
Yep. Con saving throw.
As a pass, you take 7 damage. Yes, 7.
7 damage.
You see it starts to heal back up.
Concentration.
Damn.
I'm gonna waste all my good rolls on fucking concentration checks.
By trying to not get fucking drained. Alright, Dirt, as you.
Yep. Do I have anything? I do. Hold on. I'm looking at my spells. I do have spells. I'll try it. I guess. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage anyway.
Pick you up.
Inflict wounds.
That is a hit.
Hey, fruit up.
No.
22 damage.
It takes 11.
Okay, I figured as much, but damn. Okay.
It's still 11.
It is 11. It's more than my fucking whacking it with the things I've done. Bonus action. Do I have any of use? I've used my second wind. If you take an attack action, sure. Oh, I could have been trying to do that every fucking turn. Alright, I'm gonna try to shove it.
You're gonna try to shove it?
Yeah. I'm gonna take any attack action. Wait, attack is no, never mind. No, inflict wounds is an attack. That counts. Okay, cool.
Does it? Okay.
Shove a creature. Yeah.
Okay.
That's contested strength, I believe.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, it would break the grapple if it worked. So. But yeah, it'd be contested strength.
Hold up. Let me attack roll or saving throw, so I don't get that on this one.
Hell yeah. It got an 11. So you kind of shove it off. It pops back a little bit. And then grapple has been broken.
Like 5 feet.
Yeah, so it's like right over here.
And I shall. I don't want to move a whole lot. I don't want Digit to be somehow targeted. But just a little ways away.
Okay. Digit. What you doing?
You got this, buddy.
Second
Don't
verse. Same as the first.
I love it. The firebolts are great.
When in doubt, firebolt it out. There we go. That's a hit.
Damn.
13 damage. It is still alive.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alrighty. That is
So I know it's
this
got
thing's
enough
turn.
to get right back to me again.
Is going to try to grapple you. Go ahead and give me a contested athletics. It got an at 20.
Okay, I'm not even gonna roll.
You need to, so you got to beat a 25 if you can.
I actually literally cannot without my bonus.
Alright.
Without the D4.
You are once again grappled.
I would have needed a 20 and the D4 to be a 4.
Yeah. So luckily
This
it didn't get a
motherfucker.
combo off of you, so it's back down to just 2d8. Give me a con save, by the way.
Saving throw. Yep, already on it, boss.
As I pass, you take 4 necrotic damage.
4. Let's do the concentration check.
In the end, these are just bigger flare wisps.
They really
At least
are.
it gets hurt.
23.
Well, actually, I think flare wisps are still worse because they eventually paralyze you.
And so many more can stick to you at once.
Yeah.
But these steal your soul and then
And these do steal your soul.
heal themselves.
The flare
And then
wisps
wear your
steal
body
your
like a skin
juices.
suit.
Which apparently even is oil too. Weird little motherfuckers.
But yeah, you took 4 necrotic damage. It healed. And Dirt, once again, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, necrotic don't work. So hold on. When you use a ranged guiding bolt. It's got a range of 120 feet, but it doesn't have like a minimum range. So do I get the penalty for being up close using ranged if it doesn't have a minimum?
I don't think you do. I think you should be able to do it normal.
Okay, because I genuinely don't know. But if he seems okay with necrotic, let's try the opposite. Do I have him targeted? Okay, so I'm not smacking myself or something stupid.
I hit! Oh my god, why did I take all this damage?
This is stupid. Why the guiding bolt, man?
Yeah, you don't
What
even
the fuck?
you don't even need roll. You can if you want for the fucking like.
I'm targeting his
pixels.
head, so I don't
Yeah.
want to damage the body too much. Jesus fuck.
You do, man. That's so unfortunate because you would have.
Those make good rolls.
No, actually, they don't have vulnerability. So yeah, it is 31. So you just fucking blast this guy's head, and just
Look,
like
I can do it too.
collapses.
Puts his gun up like a Tuscan Raider, like, what? No more, please.
You're not
Got
gonna do
it,
any more.
buddy.
You guys are just
No
gonna
more.
wait for the rest. I take it.
Making sure this is dead. Gonna do another survival to see
Yep.
if I can.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't quite know how many Warforged parts you need. I would say you have. If I had to treat it like a fucking video game RPG, you've got 3 right now.
Put 12 again.
You've got 4 right now. You
Oh god, and that
Just like-
20 only gets me 2? Fuck.
yeah. Yeah, like even the quality of the ones that you've gotten with the 12s, like it's pretty low, but still usable. With that nat 20, you got like really, really like untouched pieces.
If it looks like these are of lower quality, I'm discarding them.
All right, you have 2 high quality pieces.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have a little friend made out of shit quality stuff.
Not a shit scrap. Yeah, you still like rifle around. You can't like find like the good shit.
Okay.
You feel just a little violated because of the amount of times they've touched your soul.
Where's my concentrate?
Did you? This one is still making crabby hands at you.
He
How do I
glares
get
at
rid of
it.
a little- Concentrating. There we go.
I'd really
This
want
one's
to be a
concentrating
squirrel.
too, Digit.
Which one?
The squirrel one. The
Oh,
wannabe
no.
squirrel.
The
Why
one that's
is
got the
it
concentration.
No.
Concentrating on you, Digit.
Dirt will
Cool.
start setting up more like a second tent for the others and
Cool.
basic campsite shit.
So, another hour or 2, I would say, passes.
Oh, I suppose I'll drag the corpses so they're over like here, piled together.
In
Yeah.
front of them.
Oh,
Send a
absolutely.
message.
I tore them apart in front of them too on purpose.
They do not look disturbed.
I know. It's like they don't care. They're zombies.
Let me see your foot.
Fuckers.
Let me see your foot. Let me see your foot.
They're soul zombies. I hate them.
Let me see your foot or I'll punch you. No, don't
Uh,
punch me.
Get
Dirt looks at them as like, Digit? They're multiplying.
I thought only organics could do that.
Dirt,
So did I.
I don't think this is not where we need to be right now. This is bad.
Hey, Digit?
Yeah.
The fuck do we do here, bud?
Soon after you say that, Evangeline, Esteban, and Varaxis, you guys pop out.
Oh, yippee.
And-
Many bots! Left side!
The
Have you been making
joined-
friends again?
Joined behind you guys is fucking Cobb, Sotez, Umu,
Tell me about the
Wary,
whole party! Hey, everyone!
Blaine,
Don't let them touch
Fucking-
you!
Rattletap,
Hey, Sotaz!
I brought
Good to
friends.
see you again.
and Raylan.
Rattletap, use the thing!
I brought friends.
Okay.
Yeah. They
I
they
thought
come
you
and
were
come out and Cobb just looks at them and goes, "Is this what it's like all the way down here?"
Yes.
This part's
Praxis,
fairly
get
new.
off me.
Francis, get off me.
It drops.
After they,
Ah, there we go. Free.
he walks up to one and goes, "They don't."
You were the one who
look
picked
alike."
me up.
Don't touch it. They're not. They're empty, hollow.
So you were just
Why
making
aren't they-
camp? What happened?
Why are they looking at you?
Okay. So,
This one's
you
like
see the eyes?
Oh,
How they're empty and red?
This one specifically is staring hard at Digit.
They want a soul. And apparently they're capable of fucking taking one too. If they hold on to you too long. So,
Oh.
Why do they only want yours?
I guess because mine fits in a Warforge. Clearly.
This is Warforged shape.
Mine's already shaped the same. It's easier.
It's like trying to fit a fucking square peg in a round hole.
Which also means hammer. Careful.
Yeah, Hammer. Oh yeah, no. Thank you
I'm
for
worried.
reminding me. Hammer is also here. There is Hammer, Blade, and Wary are here.
Okay.
Which, in fact,
Hammer,
good
blade,
mentioning.
wary, please.
So here's, I will kind of explain what these Warforged are looking at now.
What I like most about this is technically 2 of these are my brothers.
And that's what I'm about to say. They don't. They look at Hammer like they're kind of interested, but they are looking hard at you, Wary, and Blade.
Oh, okay.
You got a really weird one that's looking at Digit, but
Digit, what did you do to this
otherwise,
one?
He's a little confused,
That-
but he got the spirit.
That
Man.
one's got a fetish. Leave him alone.
Even even Warforged don't like being kobolds. I understand.
Mary, while he looks a little confused, he heard what you said about the berry. He does walk up to right here, puts him still a good distance from him, and he goes, "Well, might be able to. If we can get them gathered up, might be able to get rid of all of them at once."
Oh.
Let me hold on. Oh, maybe we should all move here. Let's see if they start following us. We're closer to the edge.
Yeah, Mweri and Blade stick near you, and yeah, they all kind of outside of the squirrel one.
Oh, really fucking zombies, man. I don't like it.
They all start to
Hate it.
just kind of just following around, not through it, but like just fucking.
Oh.
Some more grouped up than this?
Yes, I'm going to need to be able to leave out of the barrier
Okay, give me.
so I can
Right. Is that a good
delete
idea?
them.
Delete them. Digit slowly turns, like he's got his gun aimed dead on the one that's been staring at him as he's like walking towards the group, and he slowly turns his head like, "What did he just say?"
What the fuck?
Okay.
Give me
I suppose
2
I can do that.
seconds. I just gotta access the compendium. Forgot to add there's a spell I want to add to Mweri's thing.
I'm gonna
It's called
Um,
delete.
smack myself
no.
with clear wounds. God damn it, man. Well, oh well.
Mweri looks like he casts like minor illusion, and you just see like another Mweri pops up here, and he kind of just starts to walk away.
Okay.
And they're all weirdly still focused on that illusion and not him. Mweri's looking over at this one that's staring at Digit, going,
I don't know.
We
Digit,
can
come
kill
over here,
that one
bud.
later.
I have an idea. I would like to pick up Digit.
Ah, 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 ah.
I'd like to walk
Where are we
him
going?
past.
He is frantically flailing.
it's
Don't worry.
grabbing hands the whole time.
No! No, you keep it away from me!
Why does it want to be a squirrel so bad?
No!
Look, it's small and carryable.
He tries to bite Evangeline's hand.
Oh my god! It's got rabies!
He's
Got
panicking.
rabies. You see, Mweri will look to you like Dirt and Blade and go, "If you could get them out into the open, I should be able to take care of them fairly quickly.
Okay.
I just need you to be able to survive for just a little bit."
30.
You want me to take the squirrel and go out there?
No.
No, I
I
don't
think
they
only
want.
one
Ready.
of them wants the squirrel.
Okay.
I can put him in the basket. But
Well, you
So
see,
they
I
can't
can
grab me
summon
right
my
now.
I can summon my drake and I can fly above him with the squirrel.
Maybe if you're going to do that, take Blade and Dirt.
I can't fit that many people on the skeletal drake.
Take... Blade kind of goes, "Well, I can kind of just stick back." As he starts to like leave, the rest of these Warforged, like up here, start to focus on just Dirt.
I'll be
And
good.
Mweri goes, "If you're wanting to fly him, just be careful about ascension."
But if you can kind of keep them underneath, I should be able to take care of them.
Digit, you feel like going for a flight?
If it gets me away from the creepy one.
How much
You'll be
time
you'll be
do we
you'll be
have?
about
He threat displays.
Dirt will look at him. He's like, if we can let me take a short rest, I should be able to gather them and be safe on my own without
No,
putting
hold
the little
on.
ones at
I
risk.
can.
I won't be at risk unless they can.
How much do you need?
If you're in the air, they shouldn't be able to grab you. These
How much
ones,
does the Drake carry?
it would be able to carry dirt.
I'm about to say, because I weigh like
Varaxis.
nearly 300 pounds.
It would be able to carry you, Varaxis, and then Digit as long as Digit's in the basket.
Okay. All right.
Right.
It'll be struggling the whole time, but it'll still be able to make it.
We should be fine eventually. Just save your heals if they're needed.
I will summon my skeletal Drake friend.
Okay.
I really don't like that I'm going to be hung over a pit of piranhas, but
Did you
I would
tell
like to
me?
expend one of my embolting bonds and give it to Dirt, Digit, and then Veraxis. Just in case.
All right, Digit. Get in the basket.
As he hangs there.
Alrighty, you guys are gonna start to
Just straight
fly
squirms out of her hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna be doing my best to maintain altitude
I'd
Yep.
say don't go too high.
to where we don't go too high, but they also cannot make grabby hands and grab anybody.
Well, I've reset mine essentially because I already hit the 30 feet.
Reset yours because you've already hit. What do you mean?
I would move all of you
Last
with
session,
me, but
I hit the 30
Oh,
foot like
Yeah,
penalty.
but this is now the lowest point
I
where
know.
you're at.
I just mean if I climb 10 feet, I'm not going to suffer immediately like they would.
Actually, you guys will currently.
Oh,
You guys, as it is intended,
How
your
the deeper it
ascension
gets, the less the
is
ascension.
based. It's more along the lines of it's based off of your lowest point.
Ah,
So,
this is
for
the
example,
lowest point.
you started like climbing like multiple feet up on the surface. Probably maybe nothing because it's the surface. But in layer 1, you start climbing, it's gonna hurt. You're at the lowest point right now. 30 feet from the lowest point. You've climbed 20, so you do still have 30. I guess. Yeah. No, you have 30.
Let's say I have 30. They
You have
have
30.
10.
They all have 30 as well because you're at your lowest point.
Oh, okay.
So as I explained it into a way that actually made it make sense for me. Cool. So you guys are gonna start fucking floating over this sea of
Yeah.
mecha zombies.
Yeah, there's no way I can really do that on Foundry, but yes.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I would say you guys are probably hovering around here. Where he does go, remember you guys can ascend a little higher because you aren't at the top of the hill. Where he goes, you may need to fly just a bit higher. And you see, I'll just go ahead and failed to measure, place measure template, claim.
While
but
we're
you
up
see,
here, too, I'm also gonna
Get
smack
sphere.
one little one in particular. Not like smack, but hit it with one of these.
just gonna guiding bolt one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
This particular one, the digit one.
Go ahead and roll to try to hit.
D4 gets an attack. Nope.
Nope.
Dear Lord.
Digit wants to
Jesus.
take a
Alright,
shot
I'm
at
not
it.
used to- I'm not used to mounted
Digit.
combat.
You can take a shot. That's fine. Not quite.
Damn it! Go
I'm
hit a
gonna,
different one.
No.
gonna take his advice and go a little higher.
Yeah, because
Okay, but Listen,
you'll see
do I hit a different one?
No.
Never mind.
Persuasion. Did you try to in-game persuasion,
Did you
God?
try to persuade God? Digit falls off.
No. No. No, it's gonna grab me.
Digit, cast in bigoting. I'll just land on them all.
Digit start the moment you fire Digit. You
Oh,
Let's not do that.
boy.
and you see
What if
one of
I
them
embiggen the Drake?
Let me
Giant
describe.
skeletal Drake, please.
What did that even accomplish?
It's
The
a
mission's
twice.
accomplished.
How big is this Drake? It's big enough to carry me and Veraxis.
You don't
and
count. You're in a basket.
Okay, I understand, but imagine now it's dragon size.
Well,
Sure,
young
but-
dragon size.
young dragon sized.
But big enough.
Sure, you can imagine that it can't fight.
True. It has no combat capabilities.
Anyways,
It's
so you see where he comes around just outside the barrier points. You'll see this like yellow light right here. And he'll look to the rest of the group that's like behind the barrier, and he'll go, "I would recommend maybe plugging your ears." And after about 6
Dirt
seconds,
definitely earmuffs Digit.
after about 6 seconds, this thing fucking explodes into a giant fireball. And let me roll the sheer quantity of fucking damage it does.
Can I have a public roll?
I want to see the craziness, please.
Yeah, I think I can make it public.
Oh, I wanted to see all the clicky clacks go across the board.
I'll roll it again just so you guys can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hear the
let's
clicky
see
clacks.
the clicky clacks.
It's not the real run, but you know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Clicky clacks. Clicky clacks.
13, 6.
Clicky clacks.
Math rocks.
Private again.
No.
Was it private? No, I made it public.
Yeah. No.
Okay, well, let me try it one more time. It did almost the exact same amount of damage, too.
Clicky clacks. Clicky clacks.
Clicky
There
Clicky
we go.
clacks.
Yay.
It did
It
the.
did the exact same damage again as the previous one.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah. 46 fucking fire damage as you see a small nuke goes off in the middle of these guys, fully incinerating them.
All right,
My
I'm
parts.
gonna land now.
Yeah, depending. How high are you guys?
About
How high are we,
6'1" by.
Braxis?
How high are you guys?
I mean, he did say to go a little bit
So
higher.
high, man.
So like 20 feet,
Alright.
25.
It's a 20 feet spear.
We were probably about 25 because he did say to go higher than 20 whenever we were already at 20.
Alrighty, yeah, you're the last thing, Digit, you see the last one that vaporizes is the squirrel one, and it's just is making grabby hands at you until it fucking dies.
It's just down there like, give me that squirrel, give me him.
He does the best interpretation of like giving the finger that he can. It's like I learned that from Esteban.
Man, there's no more Warforged that you could see.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
Oh.
we
Okay.
learned something. They want Warforged and
Yep,
Digit
I'm-
sometimes.
I'm
I
going to
think
land
they
back to
specifically
everybody.
want you and
Because they think I'm part
Hey.
Warforged.
I think they want the Warforged that were born in the Maw.
But what about that one? And he points at the scorch mark.
that one is special, obviously.
Manufacturing defects? I'm not
God,
sure.
I hope so.
Okay. We can't just call it defects. You have to accept them as they are, even if they're fucking weird.
Are you sympathizing for real?
With the soul-sucking fucking vampires.
And now we just land back with everybody, and it's like, all right, well, that wasn't what I was expecting to come back down here to.
That was definitely
Nor
not what I
was
was
I.
expecting to come back to.
They're very grabby.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
That one was just grabby hands. The other ones were
Yeah.
actually like grabby.
Cobb will look to you immediately and goes, "All right, lead the way. Where's this bridge?"
You can't really miss it.
Okay.
I said, "Where that spire is."
Oh, and because I used my thing, snacks. How many snacks
Snacks
was
for
I allowed to
everyone.
make?
Everybody got snacks.
I forget how many snacks I can make.
That's for Axis's token. That's Digit's
3.
token. Make 3
3
snacks.
snacks. 3 snacks. Sorry, all the Warforged get snacks. No, just kidding.
A little bit. I mean,
Damn.
you know, a little bit of mental stress from fucking seeing a bunch of Warforged that are like, "Wet your soul, please."
I don't
be
know if
fixed,
you've
please."
noticed by my character model, I don't have a mouth. So
Num, 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 num.
No, I don't think any
Neither
of
do
you
the
really
rest
have
of them,
a
really. Well, Hammer
So-
kind of looks like he does.
I passed the snacks out to my party, the 2 squishy party members. Where the fuck? And I ping Esteban on the head. I had to find him with a snack. Why?
Snack.
Because he's all the way back there still.
But yeah, they start to make their way to the spire. Just the entire group of them.
Stop
As you
trying to
guys are-
race me, Dirt.
As you guys are kind of walking, Raylan's just kind of just shooting the shit with the rest of them. He goes, "All right, well, a lot of them should be joining us once we get the bridge actually secured. But quite a few of Havenlight actually wanted to come along. I just told them
mean,
to
if-
wait until we can get it a little safer."
A new city to explore should be at least nice for him for a little bit, right?
Hopefully, and if it is as big as you're saying it is, or at least it looked like, it might be a good home for a long time.
We were
I'd also
warned
like
that it was a
above
war
board
zone.
To note, earlier on when Digit passed the key over, let's see if it reacted. The vault key, Dirt did not pass it back. He still has it.
Yeah.
Just so we're not
Cool.
confused on inventory stuff.
Pizza night, sorry.
I'm just
We-
gonna copy
um,
these tokens.
We were warned that the city was a war zone.
Well, let's take one thing at a time for now. We're used to fighting things off at Havenlight anyways, so...
Soul sucking
see.
vampires, maybe?
On
well,
the plus side,
vicious
able to get those-
creatures.
might be able to get the lasers to target everything other than you all.
I hope
Maybe. I don't know anything about magic, so fuck it.
so.
Oh god, you gotta add them all. Oh,
No, I
oh,
don't.
thank God.
Ha-ha!
Ah!
I thought about it! I was like, can I do this? And it was like, yes, you can.
So, we stop here.
Anything past this point normally gets shot with a crazy little laser thing and dies. Even birds.
Dirt will gesture to the partially repaired holes.
Even dirt.
Even Dirt.
It did not feel good. I'm pretty sure if he could
Wait,
feel,
why
he
am I
would
saying
he would
that
have
in the third
expressed it.
person? Even myself.
Cobb, actually, no. Sotez looks at these obelisks and he goes, This is Pelor's work.
Dirt is squinting, trying to read anything on the obelisk.
Dirt, didn't he
Dirk,
give you a
do
key?
You have that? Do you have that thing that Pelor gave you?
The key? Yeah, hold on. And he'll like out of
Key?
many, many layers pulled out.
He's like, can I see it?
Swear to God, if there's an unlock button.
I swear to God,
Um,
if there's a fucking keyhole on the side of this bridge somewhere.
You see Sotez kind of walks up to the threshold, but then like crouches down. And you see that he starts to glow. And you see the key starts to glow pretty intensely too. And you see a like little beam of light comes out from Sotez and hits the obelisks and stands back up, kind of looks up as if he's like actually looking at something, and steps forward.
So, mm,
Okay, come on,
And-
Pillow. I
Okay.
tried. What the hell?
And the obelisks do not activate.
Well, that's one person.
Um,
I
yeah,
Digit immediately is like, let me try.
I'm already
Yeah,
over there
anybody-
with Sotez.
yeah. So if you are you gonna ask him what the fuck?
I'm gonna be like, so how did that work? I tried praying, it
Um,
didn't exactly work. So what happened there?
He goes, all right, so you're still new to Pelor, right?
You're not
Absolutely.
religious enough, five head.
Well, it's more along the lines is like, all right,
Prostrate
so
yourself.
you're, look, don't take this the wrong way. I'm still shocked that he gave you this key. He hands it back to you.
I go.
he didn't have a mouth.
He kind of felt a little bad about not being able to get a hold of you, but your connection to him is just not as strong. I've been a devout follower of Pelor since I was a little calf. And I don't know, it like clicked, and I started just praying as hard as I could. And I don't know how to describe it, but don't take it the wrong way. Like, it takes time, and Pelor's already busy enough as it is. It's a miracle that he even fucking listened to me. But
Oh, but you
we've
always
been
have
given
at some
free
point.
access to the city. But
Okay.
we were warned, though. Until we can get the seal back up, those weird zombie things, they don't have souls. They don't get recognized.
Right, so we just activate the seal.
That's what I understand it to be. I don't know how to activate the seal. I don't even know what the
Nope,
seal
that's-
looks like.
That's just Evangeline saying and going to go find it.
Well, I mean, the seal kind of looks like it's like Obelisk, but it essentially makes the little portal thing that you got here through.
Actually, this is the first time I've ever used one of those portals. Cobb's never let me go down. Looks over to Cobb.
Evangeline's just forward.
Welcome to the Golden City, everybody.
Yeah, a lot of them just look fucking just shocked. However, that right there, with Varaxis saying, "Welcome to the Golden City," that is where we're going to end it today. I'm gonna get a larger map for the first district that you guys will be going into. And we will pick it back up next week.
Sounds good, boss.
But now you've got a small army with you.
Firaxis brought friends.
Yeah, everybody that's anybody fucking knows now about the stakes. Nobody's being kept in the dark.
Which is probably for the best, really.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had
because-
just not gone back up.
Yeah, who would have known? Who would have thought if you guys had just never decided to go back up and decided to swing
Right.
all the way down and
For
fight
access
Terrace
would've-
Dune?
Firaxis would have never found out that hugging Umu actually is very comforting.
It's so nice. Like being hugged by like a
It's like your
kind
grandfather
grandpa.
hugging you.
But yeah, I hope you guys have fun, and we'll pick it back up next week.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Yippee.
It's the first time I've used a trap in a very long time. But nothing like getting hit with 2 fucking actual sunbeams.
How to say, way to just
Yeah, Dirt definitely
obliterate
felt those
poor fucking
sunbeams.
Dirt.
Well, I mean, they are 6th level spells, so
Mm-hmm.
From full health, I would have survived barely.
you barely survived.
But I
Say
He
did
got
Dirt,
have
like
full health.
he got like a
So-
DBZ beam through his chest.
2 of them.
2 of them.
special beam cannon
Special beam cannon times
from
2.
Golden Frieza.
But yeah, oh yeah, and Evangeline now knows, or now has a letter from her dad. She hasn't opened it yet, but she has one.
I'll be honest,
Open it,
when we were going to get rid of
open
them
it.
all, I really wanted to be like, hey, Evangeline, can you lawnmower?
That's what I was
So,
driving up to do.
As much as I would have loved to had that, you would have had to if you guys hadn't recruited a ton of people, or at least convinced them to come down immediately. There is, if you wanted a lawnmower, you would have had to go outside.
That's what I had a feeling of.
And
But lawnmower is a spear, and she could have rode the dragon.
possibly they did still have javelins. They just couldn't grab you.
True. But if they were after me the entire time, I could have just waited inside.
That's a good point.
We'll never know.
Well, the alternative worked out
Don't
really
worry,
well,
that won't be the last time you guys will encounter those rogues.
Oh, well, I'm not really
Sure.
surprised.
I need more parts. I was kind of hoping so.
though. I said the
Yeah.
alternative worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Dirt, if you had actually died to the grabs, there would have been no death saves.
Yeah, they would
Oh.
just stole your soul, and you'd have no longer been Dirt.
Yeah,
Would
We
I
would have
need
to
a
kill
new
you.
body?
There would
we
have,
could
I would
recover
say,
your
probably
soul.
some sort of, I would probably say there's some sort of, like, really high DC wisdom save
Dear God.
To see if that's me still or.
to see if what overwrites you is you, or
Ooh.
if it's whatever, like, thing has been animating these rogues.
And then we would have to kill it. That's killing Dirt.
Either way, very bad time for Dirt.
I would have failed.
You would have failed.
Ah.
Would have failed. And Vox would be no more. Thus, Dirt would be no more.
Not
Come on,
Dirt.
buddy, we didn't make it this far for you to crap out on us.
You would have Trid or Zov. Bizarro Dirt.
Ah,
Oh god.
hate that.
Dirt backwards is turd. You'd be turd.
Sir, it's not turd.
It's Trid.
No, we gotta swap up a couple more letters.
That's not.
That's how this works.
Because if you're not the real Dirt, then you are just turd.
I can't let dirt die, I guess. Shit.
Yeah, literally.
I feel like I'm being bullied into keeping a character alive.
Why are you
Is this what
You
took
are.
your life
You
back
you
for?
gave up Braxis, so now you have to stay with Dirt forever.
What the hell?
And Seamus is on locked-in contract there until the end.
You've killed
Yeah.
one character that was beloved by the masses. Can't do it again.
Watch me. Ask CK. He knows I'm petty enough to try that shit.
I do, in fact, know. He is 1000% that petty enough.
But no.
Watch
I
Polo
like
bring
Dirt.
you
He's
back.
fun to play as. I'll keep him around until he grows too boring for me.
I'm a pseudo healer. I will keep you alive.
Oh, but here's the beauty of it, bud. There's no death saves if they steal my soul.
Bold of you to assume I won't exhaust every spell slot and bit of lay on hands I have.
Get up, Dirt. Get up.
Must have a very lovely new weapon breath.
Fucking healers, I swear.
It's
Damages.
maw healers.
Yeah, she's a little fucking broken. Love her bits and pieces. It makes me so sad that none of my other healers will ever amount to the healing she does.
She's only level fucking 8.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Granted, again, Albi's kit and Berlios's kit, not for the love of God meant for healing.
I want another.
gotta
I need another character in a campaign that's a bard.
One of these
I would
days,
do
I
bard if I
will.
was actually charismatic.
I
not,
think
so.
one of these. I say one of these days, but I think I might try like a rogue or something next.
Ooh. Ninja
Well, I
Turtle,
had a-
let's go!
No.
Oh, yes,
no!
Ninja Turtle campaign
Ninja
confirmed.
Turtle. Ninja
Absolutely
Turtle.
fucking not. No.
I had
We're
a.
all
I had a
gonna be-
bard.
I
But you've
really
already
like
set it up.
doing. No. No.
Echo Knight
I-
Rogue, you literally have
No.
shadow clones.
I don't wanna. No,
I don't want to be a
I
total.
love the idea of just like races that absolutely 110% do not fucking match their classes. So
Goliath rogue.
I'm thinking either Goliath Rogue or Luxodon Rogue.
Luxodon Rogue, please.
Yes.
So big. Just
Minotaur
love
the,
of
si- a
all that
Minotaur
is
the
holy.
size of Cetrion is a rogue.
Well, whatever campaign I'm in next.
Good night, everybody on stream.
I
love you guys.
kind of. I'm not saying that it was what actually
see you all
happened. But
next week.
Kind of.
This has been the Talking
had to pick a
Thing.
marshal for the Anu campaign.
I hope
Sorry,
you guys had a
Bert.
good time.